All right, guys. We're talking online, and we're not going to talk about shit.
Definitely not
Hey,
Chris.
YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Beer Dweebs United. You see, Chris there tried to be Lee, but he fucking sucks at it. So, yeah, that's what happened there.
I gave the kid a shot.
I wasn't
gave the
even
kid a
ready.
shot.
I wasn't even ready. I thought for sure Lee was going first, but I don't know. Fuck it.
Anyway, first and foremost, what are we all drinking? We're going to start with Nicholas, even though he just turned his camera off.
I'm still here. I am going to crack open an O'Hara's Extra Stout.
Yeah, I had that sent to me by the better Greg one time, years and years ago.
The awesome
And
Greg.
I loved it. Lee, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking this decidedly unimpressive Benedictiner Hell's Lager.
Oh, yeah, that is just a Hell's Lager. That's the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
It's not a bad beer, but like you said, it's a Hell's Lager.
I
What
kind of
else do you
suspect.
expect from it, right?
I kind of suspected is the first thing the guy told me as soon as he handed it to me. He's like, "Goes really good with sausages. You might want to put some food in and get some food involved."
German beer, it goes with sausage. Isn't that racist?
Yeah, but the Germans
it's
are a
kinda
bunch of nationalist, racist fucks, so they deserve all the racism they get. Bunch of croak bastards.
I've had the Benedict beer.
Feeding my country.
I've had that beer. It's average. Yeah. I don't know what they're charging for it there, but it's. I don't know if I would have gone crazy for it, to be honest.
Alrighty, and yourself, Christopher, in the basement, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I was going to have this growler of wheat beer, but I decided to go with the winter beard from Muskoka, the double chocolate cranberry stout.
Well, you know that's a chocolate beer. People shouldn't it.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
fine. And you know what? I'm willing to take that chance.
Okay, I'm actually going to start with a beer that my daughter so graciously decorated for me with stickers. I'm going to drink a Rochefort 8 first.
Holy shit. And I'm going to turn off my camera while I try to open this thing.
The closest my beer is to Rochefort 8 is that it actually has a picture of a monk on it.
I didn't mind Benedictiner, but like you said, it was just a Helles.
I actually like the can. I like the label design on the can.
What's your label actually look like? I don't know if you have the
It's
same cans as us or not.
It's
Because I know
Daniel.
they changed the... Yeah, see, ours was like that, but it was a blue can.
Yeah, it is blue.
Okay, it just looks not blue on your
It's
camera.
light blue with dark blue font.
Watch what ours look like here.
Well, it's just about to say, I hope this fucking bottle was worth the $13 that I paid for it. And I'll tell you right now, it fucking totally is.
Take a drink.
I did. So good.
I don't like that stuff at all.
I was always underwhelmed every time I tried that.
You liked the barrel-aged version I sent you.
Yeah, well, that was a totally different beer. Like totally different.
Oh, that's good. I like.
So tonight, guys, we're going to be doing this throughout the night. I pulled out the Beer Smarts.
You pulled out, huh?
I pulled out the Beer Smart. Well, I don't have to pull out. She's pregnant already. I pulled out the Beer Smarts.
You failed there, didn't you?
Trivia game. And throughout the night, we're going to do some trivia. And Lee will be reading the comments, too, and see if any of you guys get it right. Yeah. So there is 4 topics in here. And over the next week or 3, we'll get through all 100 questions. But there's Beerology, which is beer science. There's Beer 101, which is beer smarts on its own. Pub Crawl, which is about different beers in the world. And then buzzwords. Now, I played this, and we were going to post the video in Gaming with the Rhino because we have done some board game videos too. But I played this with some of the guys from the review, and they got mad and said they weren't going to play with me anymore because I didn't get any wrong. So we'll see how Lee does. We'll see how Lee does.
Win.
Lee thinks he's going to win.
Well, he's going to win because I don't know shit.
I think I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win.
So,
yeah.
first and foremost,
Nobody says I might win. I learned everything I knew off of some guy who's did beer reviews and now he's retired.
You learned everything I taught you, boy.
we're going to first and foremost start with our normal stuff, the Canadian beer news. First and foremost, Big Rock Barrel Aged Edition series continues with a rum barrel aged barley wine.
They're not even a craft brewery, dude. Come on.
And yeah. Just because you don't like them doesn't mean they're not craft. Trafalgar's craft, even if I didn't like them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Rum Barrel Barley Wine is a 10.8% ABV strong ale. And actually, the thing I'm really intrigued on in this one is the other bottles, the other barrel-aged bottles that were sent to me were all 750 milliliter bottles. And these ones say they're being sold in 330s, which is actually pretty good for a 10.8% alcohol beer. You can get a couple of those in if they're good instead of 750, or get that and a light beer or something. But yeah, so I'd be intrigued on that. But currently it's only available in Calgary, even though they have Big Rock brew pubs around the country now. Mill Street releases Lune de Sang Belgian Noir. And what Mill Street's been doing since they were bought up by Labatt is they're putting out a lot of new beers. Like they put out the Imperial what the fuck cat? It's the Ginger Cat, Imperial Ginger Cat, instead of the regular Ginger Cat and all that. But they're putting them out in 750 milliliter bottles at like $12 a bottle.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it. I was standing there looking at it, and they're 750 milliliter swing tops, and I'm standing there looking at the bottle, going, I need review beers, but I'm on a very strict budget now that my wife is ridden off, and I still owe some money. I still owe money to Greg, so I can't do this. And even if I could do it, I probably wouldn't, because I'm not paying $12 to a company that is no longer craft, even if they're making craft beers. I'm not paying it, because it just seems like it's the new way to steal as much money out of the consumer as they can. You know, hey, we're owned by a big guy now. Let's do all 750s and make them like $12.
I'm not paying the same price I pay for like Chimay Blue for fucking Imperial Ginger Cat. Fuck that shit. The regular Ginger Cat is garbage.
I mean, the thing I used to love about Mill Street is they all came in either cans or small bottles, so you could try everything. And now they're all these 750 milliliter bullshits.
They're trying
go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Amsterdam put out, and this is another one of those things we were talking about offline. Amsterdam put out a new box. It's called Top of the Hops Mix Pack. It has Bone Shaker, Cruiser, and then Pale Rider. So I haven't had Pale Rider, so I wanted to get it, but it's a $13 6-pack of cans, and I'm like, do I really want to pay this for one beer?
Definitely not with Cruiser fucking added in. Fuck Cruiser. That stuff's garbage, man.
Like, Bone Shaker's a nice beer, but the Pale Rider Lager, I wanted to try it, but at the same time, I don't want to do that. But they put this out, and they also announced Double Tempest Day, which is something that Greg would want to know about, which starts at 11 a.m. Saturday, November 26th, at the Amsterdam Brew House. Oh, out in your area, out in the Maritimes, Charlottetown, PEI, Upstreet Black Tie Affair Vanilla Cranberry Stout is returning next week.
Oh, that sounds good.
That does sound good. I'd actually love to get that, but I bet you that do the PEI breweries actually distribute much outside of PEI?
All we get is sort of the basics from Gahan, and that's about it, really.
I heard something about some of the Upstreet stuff coming in New Brunswick, but I haven't seen any.
Yeah, it's going to be baby steps before that stuff gets over here.
Yeah, this is in at the brewery and at the PEI Liquor Control Board.
I mean, there's a lot of water between PEI and Nova Scotia, brother.
Oh, PEI LCC.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the second C stands.
Vanilla cranberry? That sounds good.
Vanilla cranberry, yep.
Excellent. I like this chocolate cranberry.
Yeah, so if you like chocolate cranberry, maybe you'll like... Oh, Calgary has a new brewery launching. Common Crown. Common Crown Brewing Company.
Cool.
They're opening up with the Brewmaster Blonde Ale and the Coppersmith Brown Ale.
Brown Ale sounds good. Couldn't give a fuck about the blonde.
No. Hopefully it doesn't have a second fermentation and have their cans explode.
Or hopefully it just doesn't taste like butter.
No. Riot Brewing, now open on Vancouver Island. Ooh. And they are opening up with Lip Slide Lager Life, Partners Pale Ale, Junk Punch IPA,
Huh.
Working Class Hero Dark Mild, and Sorry We Took So Long Saison. I'm actually really intrigued by a mild.
Yeah. Same here.
Donkey Punch.
Junk Punch.
Oh, okay.
They couldn't use Cock Puncher because Indie Ale House was already using that.
They could have called it Rooster Puncher.
One Way Brewing opening next spring in Truro, which is Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia.
One Way Brewing is being established by partners Eric Jackson, John Ketty, and Ryan Blakey, with the latter being the current brewmaster at the Truro Brew Pub, the Nook and Cranny. Setting up shop on the historic Ginger House property, One Way is expected to open in May and will feature a tasting room and keg and growler sales. And that's all they have about it.
Good for them.
Yeah. You guys really are having a lot of breweries opening up.
Yeah, way too many. We need to shut some of these things down.
Everyone wants in on the game.
We need to go back to like 2 breweries in Nova Scotia. It's about time we got rid of this craft brew revolution. My mind has changed ever since I had that 6-pack of Molson 1908 this morning.
Right on the button. You only needed 15 minutes.
That's right.
Right, most of that was cleanup and foreplay.
There you go. Hey, you can do both at the same time, so it's it's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
From taking the shit and from
Lumpkins everywhere.
Depending on what your idea of foreplay is, that might actually involve the cleanup.
if
Actually,
foreplay is his play.
That'll happen when the camera goes up. You might hear it though.
I'm the scat man. Dip-a-dip-dip-dip-dip.
Oh, I'm gonna be having this tonight.
La Trappe.
La Trappe Triple.
Continue
It's a
our
trap.
conversation. I think it's a pretty good value because this big bottle is only, I think, $7.75.
At least it isn't the trap is a door.
Yeah, the trap is a door.
I hate that one. The Isidore. La Trappe is a door.
That one, a few years since
Isn't that the one with like the monk on the bottle?
They all have monks on bottles.
Yeah, good one, Nick. The thing I hate about La Trappe is they have those fucking bullshit synthetic corks.
Oh yeah, the plastic corks.
Yeah, goddamn, those things are hard to get out.
Well, I guess we're gonna see how hard this one's to get out in a second.
It's like fucking me with those things is like Rhino with fucking wax on a fucking bottle.
Wax isn't a problem. Epoxy is the problem.
No, the problem is you're blind and you don't know how to get wax off of a knife.
No, wax comes off easy. Epoxy.
No, I've never seen you take wax off easy. I've always seen you
haven't
struggle.
seen me do wax. You've seen me do epoxy most of the time.
I've seen you struggle
Wax
horribly.
on, wax off.
Wax, you just like pick at it and it's off. You don't even need a knife. You can use your finger. I love when they wax a bottle.
Dude, I've seen you chop wax off.
We know
Beer
it
at
doesn't
Barbers. Beer at Barbers, guys. BC businesses can now apply for a license to serve beer in their barber shop.
That's great. And then they get a barbershop quartet in there. That'd be gay all time.
Hey kids, you want to get your hair cut? Let Daddy have a couple beers first, and I'll drive you guys home.
Yeah, Daddy's got to get a haircut. Dad, you just had your haircut yet? You just had your haircut yesterday, Dad. Shut up, you little brat.
Hey, honey, I gotta go get my hair cut. Why are you hammered? Hey, whatever. Blame the government.
This goes to, we'll offer you a glass of wine.
The government
Yeah.
takes your kids.
Now, see, here's what they need. Okay, so I know there's been like haircut joints where it's like naked chicks cutting your hair. Combine that with the beer drinking, and you got yourself like the perfect business.
Mm-hmm.
While you're in it, why don't you have some gambling in
I'm
there
just
too?
thinking, of idiots that get violent when they're drunk. You get drinking, you're getting tipsy. The guy accidentally nicks your ear or something. You break the bottle on his head.
Or you
There's
give him a
scissor versus bottle fight.
No, just use all safety
give him a
razors.
bad haircut. You get somebody gets sorry. Go ahead, Lee.
Safety
Go ahead.
scissors, safety razors, electric razors with guards on them.
And I'll just go on with what Chad was saying. I mean, fuck, you can get a bad haircut and be pissed off, and now, or even more pissed off because you're drunk or you've had a couple beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Fuck, man. Can they not just leave the fucking drinking to the fucking bars, homes, and public schools like they normally do?
Hey, my old country barber I used to have as a kid, he used to be drunk all the time, and he was fine.
Yeah, no.
You walk into the fucking barber shop, and the alcohol you're smelling wasn't the stuff he was using to clean the combs. Let's put it that way.
Everyone wants to slowly become Vegas. Walk around on the streets with a beer.
Use the Barbasol and the Everclear at your cunt barber.
Yeah. BDU stands divided on this issue.
That cork came right out like a champ. Look at this. See all this? That's brewer's yeast right there.
That cord came just like a...
It's a lot of brewer's yeast.
So before we check on any comments, last stupid little thing here is from Emily Township, so the Lindsay area of Ontario. A woman, 19, was arrested for assault and assault with a weapon after she got in a fight with her ex-boyfriend and threw a beer bottle at his head. Stop using my beverage to get in the news.
Technically, she was using the bottle. Could have been any bottle.
Don't throw bottles.
The wave has broken, and now their beer is descending into the tool of the redneck.
Any comments there, Lisa?
Yeah, I've got a few here. Mr. Angus Wangus says, I wish I had a nice stout. I'm low in funds, so I'm doing Upper Canada Dark Ale.
Ooh. That's not horrible, though.
Raining on Your Parade says, I thought that the bird Benedict Einer Lager was not good. That's all right. Dullahan Brewing says, evening, gents. Raining on Your Parade says, drinking a Sierra Nevada maple Scotch ale, nice mellow flavor with a hint of maple, done very well. Cheers. And Dullahan Brewing says, bit weird getting haircut advice from the one bald guy in the room. Hey, I should know better than anyone else. It's actually a struggle to maintain a bald head, you know. A proper bald head.
Well, too, so to be fair. I'm pretty sure Nick's wearing a wig.
Yeah. It's a good one, though.
Yeah, the glue's pretty good.
Yep.
Chad's definitely wearing a wig.
It could be the next body.
Okay, guys, the first question, and I'm going to ask this one to In the Basement.
Oh,
malting is the stage at which hops are added to the brew. B, the final step in the brewing process. C, a process that modifies barley. Or D, the fermentation stage.
C.
You are correct, sir.
Whoop, whoop. Ding, ding. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Where the fuck is it? Oh, wrong button. There it is. Oh. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Yippee. Chris has scored a beerology point. I still have a fucking cough. It's been weeks. I should go to the doctor.
Are you going to give everyone else questions, or are we just moving on?
You're going to get questions later. Don't worry.
I just figured every time you stop to do questions, you should do everyone on the panel.
Fine, I'll do everyone on the panel. I'll do everyone on the panel. Just if you want it that way.
Sure.
Vincent's here. Let's acknowledge him.
Hey, assholes.
What's going on, sir?
God.
Vincent's doing the same thing now as like beer snobs did. He's going to parties and turning us on.
Bet he's getting a Blumpkin.
No, the dance floor's behind his head. He's not getting a Blumpkin.
There's nobody in the bar.
Okay, Lee, do you want a beerology question, a beer 101, a pub crawl, or a buzzword?
Give me a pub crawl.
Pub crawl? Okay, for Lee, What's the best-selling beer in London, England? A. Stella Artois, B. Guinness, C. Budweiser, or D. Foster's?
I'm going to say C, Budweiser.
Anyone want to take his point?
I have no idea. I would guess Guinness maybe, but I would have no idea.
You would also be wrong.
It's got to be Stella then.
Lee would be wrong again. It would be Foster's.
Really?
What?
I am super surprised because for years I've only seen drunk, dumbass, pisshead Brits talk about how much they drink Budweiser or Stella, and I saw more for Budweiser, so that's what I went on. I've never seen a British person say they fucking drink Foster's.
Well, it's probably like there's not many Canadian people that say they drink Buzz other than fucking dickhead there.
They must be fucking ashamed as shit.
What about cool beer?
Yeah, Greg, what do you want? Do you want Beer 101, Buzzwords, Pub Crawl, or Beerology?
I don't know, Beer 101.
Beer 101. True or false? Low-calorie light beer was introduced to the consumers in 1977.
I'll say true. I don't know.
You would be incorrect, sir. It was introduced in 1967.
Would anyone actually know that question off the top of their head?
It's a 50-50 chance.
That's a 50-50. I'm tied with Greg. I feel good.
I'm winning, motherfuckers. Just kidding.
Okay, last. Nicholas, which topic do you want?
What were the categories again?
You know what? I'm going to write them down.
Beer 101, Beerology, or Pub Crawl?
Let's go with buzzwords.
Buzzwords? That would be the blue card. Question. When discussing beer, nose refers to the head of the beer, the color of the beer, the aroma of the beer, or the bitterness of the beer. What's that?
The aroma of the beer.
You are right. It's 1-1, Chris and Nick.
Oh, wow. So Nick got, like, the fucking easy question. The fucking question even a moron like Chris Peters could fucking get. But then I get the one that takes marketing research in fucking London, England to find out who fucking bought what.
Probably would have guessed the head of the beer because that's what you get in your nose every time you...
Chad, what are the four categories again? Beer 101, Buzzwords, Beerology, and what else?
And Pub Crawl.
Okay.
And I don't track the score, but it's 1-1 for Chris and Nick as of right now.
The battle is on.
So, Arizona Coyotes, the Coyotes and Santan Brewing Company have gotten together to make a beer. The beer is the Yotes Pale Ale, and it'll be sold at Coyotes games all the time now. So this is the third NHL team to have their own beer at their arena. Ottawa Senators still do not, even though their ex-assistant captain who lives in Ottawa owns a brewery in Ottawa. Good work, guys.
We knew this was coming. After the fucking chum beer, you know every NHL team's going to have something. Just a matter of time. Well, in the States, probably. Just a matter of time, the gimmick beers. And apparently, according to that article, it's supposed to be an IPA, right? Or it's
a pale ale.
Yeah, it's a pale ale with, 40 IBUs in there? Is that what it said?
Yep.
Yeah. So, not for me. Too hoppy.
Oh, Kitchener-Waterloo. Kitchener-Waterloo is the first city in Ontario to get a full beer store online ordering. So every store in Kitchener-Waterloo has the Beer Express where you can order from home and go skip the line and pick up your beer. All right. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited?
I'd be more excited if I actually lived there, but...
You're so intriguing. You're so excited. You know what? That's a great thing for Jamie. He doesn't have to wait anymore. He can just run in.
Oh, bully for him.
Get his bud, run out.
You're gonna have his bud home delivered.
That's good.
First in Canada, beer and pizza home delivery launches in Winnipeg. New pizza shop. They got a liquor license to home deliver your beer. So you order your pizza and you can order your beer at the same time.
So I'll get a large pizza and a 6-pack of beer. That'll be $132, please. With the
Probably, yeah.
Hey, if you're ordering your food, you don't want to miss the delivery guy.
No, what I'd do is I'd still just go and buy my beer first and then order the pizza. That
what
way
I like to do is go get my beer, and while I'm at the liquor store or the beer store, call for your beer to get delivered, and go home while you're there.
Don't you mean call for your pizza to get delivered?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, okay, because you'd be getting double the beer. I'm going to go buy my beer, and then I'm going to call for some other beer to get delivered.
And then I'm going to go buy pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
I fucked up.
I talked to you offline about a company that's a little bit angry at me, but this is a news story that did it. Sobeys launches a fill-it-yourself beer advent calendar. So Sobeys is one of the grocery stores that carries a lot of craft beer here in Ontario now. It's one of the few grocery stores that actually has craft beer. But they introduced a new fill-it-yourself holiday advent calendar, decorated fold-up box to hold 24 beer or cider cans. The box is $5.99. It has all the tearaways on the top and everything. So you fill it up, you tape it up, you give it to whoever you're going to give it to. And I had talked about how this would be an actual cool little idea, since most beers are $2.50 to $3. You could make this advent calendar for somebody in your family for fucking $50 to $75 instead of paying $150 for the already made ones.
That's right. That's a cool idea. I like that.
Thank God the cardboard
And
doesn't.
they actually even have it here. They're like, if averaged at $2.80 per 473 milliliter can, the cost to fill the advent calendar would cost around $66. So they're even letting you know that you're saving $90 if you do it this way.
Yep. Those advent calendars are a ripoff. They are just designed to fucking overpriced beer and get a major profit for the companies.
Well, and I mean, the argument that the company has, and they said this to me too, is, well, these are exclusive beers. I'm like, there's no such thing as exclusive beers anymore. A brewery, if they have anything extra, just sells the beer. I'm like, You had Black Oak in your calendar 2 years ago. Guess what? I bought the beer they gave you. It wasn't exclusive. They had cases of it at Black Oak.
Yeah.
For $2.50 a beer, not the 7-something a beer that you were ending up having it round out as.
All they're doing is giving you all these specific beers in one place conveniently. They're just cutting down on your travel.
You don't have to fight to get it. Some of them aren't normally available. I mean, I'm sure this year's calendar is from Europe. I'm sure that a lot of the beers in that calendar I won't be able to normally find. But if I tried hard enough, I could get them. That's the thing.
And how many of them do you want to bet are about the same quality as Benedictiner Helles Lager?
Well, yeah, there's that too, right? I'm not downplaying or saying you shouldn't buy the calendar. If you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. And that's just it. Speak with your dollar. My dollar is I can buy 3 2-4s of craft beer for $150 instead of just one.
That's right. The message is speak with your dollar, you fucking sucker.
Hell, what did Greg just bring me? He brought me like 30 beers. It was 112.
Nice.
And that was 750s and 500s and 650s and.
Oh, by the way, my beer mail will be sent out to you this week. You got 7 beers coming your way.
Woo! I'm gonna stand on the cans and see if they break.
Go ahead. Once they're at your place, I don't give a fuck anymore. What do you want with them?
Do we have any comments before we go to round?
Oh, let's see. Lee Mathut or Mahot or Methot or whatever the fuck his name is says drinking Alley Cat's Amarillo Dragon Double IPA. And then Mr. Angus Wangus says I got homemade potato skins, some garnished with bacon, others garnished with chopped pepperettes. Bam. That sounds pretty good.
That actually does. The Alley Cat makes some good beers. I don't know if I really care for their IPAs myself. But round 2, starting with you, Chris. Which category do you want?
Pub crawl.
Pub crawl?
Are there big words there or something?
No.
Just tiny text.
Kingfisher, the best-selling beer from India, gets its name from what? A, bird, B, cow, C, fish, D, monkey.
I'm going to have to say cow on this one.
You are wrong, sir. Fuck. Anyone?
Can I steal the point?
Sure, steal the point.
It's a bird.
You are right. It's a bird. Nick gets another point.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said it before he did. I didn't know he'd steal points.
Greg, which category do you want?
I don't know. Pick a random one for me.
I will give you a buzzword.
Okay, give me a buzzword.
Millennium buzzword.
Yay, best beer ever.
What's a publican? A beer cannery. B, the owner or manager of a pub. C, a public toilet in a bar or pub. D, a specialized beer tax collected in some European countries.
Again, I have no idea. I'm going to guess C.
You think a publican is a public toilet?
I do, yes.
You would be incorrect, sir. Anyone want to steal this point?
I want to steal.
Okay.
It is the owner or manager of a pub.
You are right. So Nick is now at 2. Chris is at 1. Lee is at 1.
I'm at
Is
0.
somebody keeping score?
Even though that's bullshit because I clearly said bird first. Nick, you bastard.
I need to find a pen if I'm
Good
keeping.
answer. Lee's question, too.
Roll back the tape.
1 second.
It's in the word pub.
There's no pens in my house. Wait. Found a pen. Guys, we have found a pen.
Tristan, we have a pen.
We have found a pen. Nicholas, you're up. Which category?
Let's go with, what were the categories again? There's pub crawl, buzzword.
Pub crawl,
We're in the-
buzzword,
Chat.
beer 101, or beerology?
Let's go beer 101.
Yeah.
For 100, Alex.
You said beerology?
Beer 101.
Oh, beer 101. Sorry, I was writing down the scores. Rising country star Josh Thompson sings the hit song Beer on the Fly, Beer on the Mind, Beer on the Wall, or Beer on the Table.
Beer on the wall?
Wrong. Who wants to steal the point?
Table.
Greg gets a point.
Whoa. Jeez, lucky Guinness.
Alrighty. Last
Last
one goes to Lee. Which category do you want? Oh, no, Chris. Chris is right? No, Lee.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
beer 101, please.
Beer 101. Scientific studies show that the shape of the glassware directly influence what in your beer? Temperature, head retention, taste and smell, or color?
I'll say taste and smell, but honestly, you could have all the above there.
You could, but taste and smell is not the one they're giving you.
What? That's fucking bullshit. I call this. That is fucking bullshit.
Who wants to steal his point?
Your attention.
Head retention would be correct. Greg is now at 2 points.
That question is wrong. No, it seriously is because I have had curved glasses, and certain beers you pour in those glasses, it doesn't matter what the fucking shape is, it doesn't retain a head. That question is flawed.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. There's a couple questions in this that you'll notice are flawed. But I do not believe there has been many scientific studies about the taste of beer with the glassware, because it's hard to prove one way or another.
But the smell, I think you can prove.
Well, yeah.
I'm really gonna win this now because I'm fucking pissed off. that question was cheap as fuck.
Now it's getting competitive.
Okay, next round of news, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Amheiser. Oh, 1 second. I fucking.
Is this gonna be an Anheuser-Busch story? I'm very excited.
Who's watching porn back there?
Greg.
Dumb
Not
question.
me. No, I'm not watching porn right now. Maybe later.
Oh, the batteries are dead in your Viper here?
No, we prefer the plug-in ones. They're a lot stronger.
Made it out of a kitchen blender.
Yeah.
No, at fuckmachines.com, my baby.
The flesh.
So Anheuser-Busch is looking
like
at
a
buying
locomotive.
Coca-Cola now.
What's Anheuser-Busch doing? Repeat that.
They're looking at buying Coca-Cola. They're trying to diversify their portfolio.
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, good luck.
Diversify the portfolio, which means buy up all available drink companies in the world.
I mean, I'd be crazy, but wouldn't
A deal for Coke with a stock market capitalization of $176 billion could provide a big bonus payday for its top managers.
They'll kill Coke.
I would just assume that Coke would be like the Coca-Cola company or whoever the parent company is would be a bigger company than Budweiser because Coca-Cola has so much more mass appeal than beer does.
It's like Coke is
Everyone
most
not-
recognizable brand name in the world.
Anheuser-Busch was looking at hitting the goal of $100 billion in sales across the world this year, and adding Coke would add $44.3 billion to their portfolio.
Wow.
Why, you don't want to make enough money already? Like, fuck off.
Yeah, really.
Make like Coca-Cola, Budweiser hybrid drinks. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Why do I have this feeling that fucking Trump is somewhere on that board somewhere?
Coca-Cola great again.
No, Trump doesn't get himself involved with successful businesses. He gets himself involved with ones that fail, and then he fucking writes them off for bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fired.
There is a craft brewery looking to open in Amherstburg, which is near Windsor. After a long 5-year ramp-up, Carl Lonsberry is hoping to finally realize his dream of opening a craft brewery before the end of the year. Lansbury has partnered with Tom Martinez, owner of the wildly successful Wolfhead Distillery in Amherstburg. He's relocated $700,000 worth of brewing equipment from the family's Harrow Farm to Wolfhead's location at 7781 Howard Avenue.
Good for him.
Basically, he's been trying to get the town to change their zoning so that he could run his farm, run his brewery on his farm, and it still hasn't happened. So he moved his equipment to the distillery so that he can open up right there. He won't have to do much construction because the distillery will have all the proper drainage and everything. And then if they do end up changing and modifying the rules, he'll move the equipment back to the farm.
Yes, another craft brewery for all the beer tubers out there to rate more beers.
That's right.
Ever enough beer?
There's too much beer, and I mean, I always I get comments by a lot of viewers a lot of times going, you know what you should do? You should go to this brewery and try this beer, and you should go to. Okay, are you guys going to take me? Because I can't drive. Like, I want to hit them all, but I just can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I just can't get there. But one of the breweries that I've been asked about a lot, hopefully, will be coming to the festival. They're in limbo now. They're in limbo now.
Yeah, that must be a bummer because you're like so well known now, and people want to invite you to shit, and then it's like, I'd love to go to your festival and get all these free samples, but unfortunately, I'm a blind albino with actual responsibilities in his life. Whackity schmackity doo.
Well, that's what it comes down to, right? Like, I get invited to at least one thing a week, and I put it out almost weekly on Facebook to all my buddies that are off the same days and all that. I'm like, hey, anyone want to go to this? And then you just hear the crickets chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
You can come pick me up at Toronto. I'll drive you the rest of the way.
Yeah, Chad, take the go. Take the go train. Greg will meet you at the fucking terminal.
Right.
If I took the GO train, since I'd have to take the GO bus from Niagara to get the train in Burlington to... First off, I'm blind and I won't find the fucking platforms. Second off, by the time I put all that time in, I might as well have just taken a bus to wherever I'm going.
Oh, I just want to throw out there, speaking of blind, I saw the hottest blind girl today. Like, oh my God, she was like a supermodel.
You ever notice that the only thing Greg really adds to the conversation is stuff about hot women and sex?
I appreciate it though.
I
didn't say I don't appreciate it. I'm just saying, does anybody else notice this?
Keep up the great work, Greg. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, I appreciate all women, not just the hotties.
She was a hot blind chick, so she was kind of like the Toxic Avenger's girlfriend kind of thing.
I was with my female coworker, and I'm like, that is the hottest blind girl I've ever seen in my life. She's like, yeah, me too.
That's good to hear because I'm tired of all these ugly blind chicks running around. Fucking.
Right.
So, Great Western Brewing and Steam Whistle won round one of the battle with Alberta. There was an injunction put on the Alberta beer tax. What that injunction does for Great Western and Steam Whistle is it reverts them back to the 45 cents a liter that they were paying prior to August 5th instead of the $1.25 a liter. However, everybody else is still paying $1.25 because they didn't file the lawsuits. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure because, they're a brewery out west, they're still going to find something to cry about. Just kidding, guys. I love the Western province.
Having no mercy tonight. He's naming names.
I'm being your tonight.
So Asahi and Heineken are both on the short list to purchase up a lot of Eastern European breweries from Anheuser-Busch, InBev, Saab Miller. There are a lot of the Saab Miller beers like Pilsner Urquell, Romaines Ursus, Tropar in Slovenia, Tiski and Lek from Poland.
Yeah.
They talked about this merger, this Saab Miller Bud merger being this horrible thing because what it did was made Anheuser-Busch huge and made this one giant brewery. But really, with all the brands they're having to liquidate off, what it's really doing has made one giant brewery and a whole bunch of breweries about the size of Molson Coors.
Yeah, because, essentially it looks like Heineken's kind of trying to be the fucking big power broker in Europe now if they're, trying to buy up all these small little brands that Anheuser-Busch and Saab Miller are dumping off. What?
He's trying to get a blowjob.
That's great.
So if you guys are anywhere near Rochester, you would notice that there has been 10 giant tanks ripped down from Genesee, and they've taken the sleeves off their giant tanks. Basically, they're undergoing a huge renovation where they will be building a new filtration room. They'll be putting up another 15 fermenters. The ones that they just took the sleeves off of are 52 feet tall and nearly 30 feet wide.
You know what's going to happen? I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Jay Terrio video in the near future with that thing wrapped around his fucking house.
He would do that too. It would be awesome, in all honesty. The 3 tanks were jacketed in 2009. Instead of the normal 12-ounce size, the label at the bottom of the jacket read 35,862,784 fluid ounces. So the joke was they put exactly how many cases of beer was inside each of those tanks.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty awesome, too.
Yeah, I like their sense of humor.
There you go. Genesee is growing.
Apparently they have a sense of humor. Apparently they do make some pretty good beers.
They're putting $40 million into this.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to become the new Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
Any more comments there, Lisa?
Oh, let's see what our beautiful, beautiful listeners are saying. Mr. Angus Wangus says beer built the pyramids. Yeah, that in thousands of slaves. Yeah.
What kind of pyramids are we talking about? Scams or the actual pyramids?
No, real pyramids, not those fake ones where one guy sits at the top and makes all the money.
All right, carry on.
Dullahan Brewing says, hot women and sex. It's a Greg thing. Guys, get used to it. Which Greg you talk? Is this a... So, Dullahan Brewing, so the good Greg? The Greg we like?
He's the evil Greg, but he makes a good point, though.
Yeah, so I guess he's saying that's like a universal thing for all Gregs, that they have hot women and sex in their lives all the time.
There you go. Congratulations.
All of us Gregs are very virile creatures. We can't help it.
Yeah, and Basement Beer Reviews, for some reason, is in the chat and not here, saying, I'm here for the life coaching.
Couching?
Okay,
Couching.
so round 3 of questions.
Round 3.
Category.
No, you're on me first. I thought we were staying in the same order, or we're changing it up.
We're going in the order I now have you guys written down in.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Nick, you're up.
Beerology. Give me a question.
A beerology? Alrighty, we have beerology. Once Prohibition ended, what year was homebrewing legalized in the U.S.? 1936, 58, 68, or 78?
Go with 56.
You would be incorrect, sir. Does anybody want to try and steal his point?
68.
Okay, you're wrong, too. Nobody gets the point.
Damn. I tried.
Greg, and the answer was 78. 78 is when you could homebrew in the U.S.
That makes sense.
Greg, category.
Yeah. Beerology.
Okay, another beerology question. True or false? There's no difference between skunked beer and spoiled beer.
False.
You would be correct, sir. You would be correct. And for those of you that don't know, skunked beer is beer that has been light struck, and some of the isotopes from the hops have turned into basically skunk spray. And spoiled beer is beer that is spoiled, and it's very rare for beer to spoil. Spoiled beer is hard to do, so you had to do something special. I mean, I've drank beer that has full-on protein globules, and it's fine. We drank beer that was 30 years old here before, and it was fine. So it's hard to spoil a beer. Lee, you are up.
Pub crawl.
Pub crawl for Lee. Pub crawl for Lee. True or false? Stella Artois was originally brewed as a limited release Christmas beer.
I'm going to say false.
You would be incorrect, sir. It was brewed in 1928 from the Artois Brewery in Belgium as a national holiday beer to celebrate Christmas.
Hence the name Stella.
So I'm going to say true. Can I jump in on this one?
No, I'm not giving. I'm not giving up.
God damn.
Chris, you are up.
I'm going to go with give me buzzwords.
Buzzwords.
Sure,
Okay,
why
this one's for you, sir.
All
The
right.
term bung, when used as a noun, refers to a skunky beer, a chipped beer mug, a bartender in Australia, or the stopper in a barrel.
Stopper in a barrel.
Lee, he got it right. Lee, he's beating you now.
Bungholio. That's all I got out of that one. All right.
This is my bunghole.
Yeah, Frankie is here. I think you got to give him like a 3-round lightning round to see if he can catch up.
All right, I agree.
But Jamie never stays the whole time. He jumps out.
Yeah, I can't stay for long today. Just kind of here to show winter is coming, how to grow a beard.
I want to ask Rhino's opinion. Doesn't Jamie look like Seamus?
A little bit, actually.
Yeah.
He needs to spike his hair up. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. And get some like dingleberry braids in his fucking beard,
and paint it like orange.
Yeah.
He could also almost look like Abraham from The Walking Dead. If he
I wouldn't know.
himself
I wouldn't
redder.
know. I don't watch that shit.
I don't know either of those people, but they must be awesome. Cool people.
Is this some guy who was killed by a niggerin or whatever his fucking name is?
Negan? Yes.
I understand the mistaken pronunciation.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any of the references.
Did I just get us flagged?
Yep.
Awesome.
Well, now I can put up China porn. Here we go, guys.
So, yeah. Labatt employees mourn the end of Beer for Life era.
Oh.
Now, here we go. I've talked about this before. When I went to Steam Whistle, for instance, when I went to Steam Whistle to record my video at Steam Whistle, excuse me, every last person in that place said their favorite beer was Steam Whistle, and the only beer they drank was Steam Whistle. But you get free beer at the end of on your lunch break. You get a free beer at the end of your shift, and you get to bring home a 2-4 at the end of your work week every week. So this is what a lot of breweries have done over time to create a brand loyalty. Why would you go out and buy another beer when you have this beer all the time? And you're going to give this beer to your friends. You're going to bring this beer wherever you go because you have it on hand for free. But a free beer allotment for Labatt Brewery retirees, which was part of the workers' pension benefit package from more than 5 decades, will soon go flat. Labatt has announced the long-standing perk will be phased out by January 1st, 2019, so they still have 3 years because it's too expensive. But workers call the cut petty when compared to the company's ballooning revenues, which they're probably right about. Labatt said the allotment for existing retirees would be cut in half in 2018 and cut off completely in 2019. Basically, they were giving you a 2-4 of beer every week, and once you retired, you still got a 2-4 of beer every week, and when you died, your spouse got the 2-4 of beer every week.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal,
But
going.
it's Labatt. Still, it's Labatt products. So
Sorry, it was 52 12 packs, not 2-4s, 12 packs, so 1 per week.
Well, that's even worse.
If I got them for free, I would drink them.
Well, that's the thing, right? I would drink them too if I got them for free. I mean, I wouldn't enjoy them, but I would drink them. Sure, I'd drink them on BDU and stuff. A 12-pack's a 12-pack. I don't have to go and buy it.
I wouldn't.
There's enough things in the Labatt portfolio that I could get something.
No.
Yep.
That's the thing. That Agnes used to work for Molson, right? And she used to get stuff like Rickards and stuff like different Creedmoor products and stuff. And yeah, is it the greatest beer in the world? No, but I mean, it's decent beer that you can enjoy, especially when it's free.
No, you're wrong.
I've offended Basement in the beer in the basement, whatever his name is.
They also talk about how this is not the first cut they've ever seen. Starting in 2010, new hire saw a $10 drop in wages. The new starting wage was $24 an hour compared to $34 an hour.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. They must be just living on the poverty line.
Also, to continue with this, in Newfoundland, Molson retirees have lost this because Molson had the exact same setup.
Well, that would be more heartbreaking there because everyone in Newfoundland's an alcoholic. Just saying.
Now, at the end of this, they talk about a few other things, a few other companies that give pretty good perks. One is they have Starbucks employees at the coffee chain get 1 free pound of coffee or tea per week.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Highwood Distillers in Calgary, the Calgary-based maker of whiskey, vodka, and other spirits, offers its employees 1 free bottle per year. Ooh, that's not much.
That's stupid. That sucks.
Yeah, like H.R.M. Walker gives you something better than that.
Yeah.
This is the good one though, and this is where I was talking about making actual brand loyalty. Even the craft brewers do it, and this is what getting into the beer industry is good for, is you end up getting free beer. I mean, Junction Craft Brewery, full-time employees at the 5-year-old Toronto brewery receive up to 8 liters of free beer per week. They can accept it in cans or bottles or save up and get a keg.
Nice.
That's not hard to do either. I mean, you can get a 20-liter keg.
Yeah.
I saved 3 weeks. Give me a 20-liter keg and 8 bottles.
Yep.
Fuck, that's what I would do too, because I have the kegerator. I would go, and every 3 weeks I would get a keg and I would get 8 bottles.
Go apply. Do
Well,
it.
the shit don't work in Toronto, Chad.
Do it.
No, I can't go and work at a
If you
brewery
work
for
at
minimum wage.
Oak, you get a free hour with Ken every week or so.
If I worked at Black Oak, I'd get a free hour with Ken.
Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want. Used to be Erica,
Ooh.
but she's done now. So.
Oh,
You got
that's
Ken.
true. That brewery lost all of its female employees basically the same week. Sam left, Erica left, and actually Sonia's there now, Victor's wife, Victor from Garden Brewing.
Well, she was
So at
on,
least there's
on Mat
so she's
Leave for
a-
a while, and then back, I think.
So she's the token woman there now.
she's the token.
Misogyny. Misogyny in the beer industry.
You know, when I was looking for contacts, because I kept getting everything bounced back from Collective Arts, so I Facebooked Erica. I'm like, okay, Erica, who do I contact about festivals for Collective Arts? And she goes, why? I go, because I have 30 fucking contact emails from your brewery in the last 3 years, and not one of them still works. You guys have the highest turnover I've ever seen. She's like, just contact me. Okay.
Nice. How many breweries you got now?
We're at 15 breweries right now, and we have 5 in limbo where they haven't actually fully confirmed.
So who's their social media person? Is it some 13-year-old kid who keeps forgetting their passwords, so they have to make new emails all the time? Is that what the fuck's going on?
Erica's their social media person.
So she got a bad memory? Is that what?
No, it's that all these people just keep leaving the job. They're all sales reps and stuff, so they all.
So
just
they have
leave.
to change the email every time someone else comes in.
Yeah, because it ends up being that person's name at.
Yeah, they should just have. They should just have a basic.
Yeah, sales rep at.
Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't be personal.
No.
Emails. That would solve that problem right away.
Yep.
They should hire me.
Exactly 30 contact emails, man. Every one of them
That's
bounced.
fucking dumb. You can't do business that way.
That's not the entrepreneur way.
That's right. How are you gonna make a difference in this world if you don't have the right fucking email?
That's right.
Any comments before we go to round 4?
Let's see. Dullahan Brewing says 1978, Jimmy Carter legalized home brewing in the USA.
All right.
That was it. Alrighty. Nicholas, category.
Buzzwords.
Buzzwords. He's going for the easy ones.
Yep, of course.
The term beer and skittles means like 2 peas in a pod, pleasure or amusement, a mistake made in the brewing process, a midnight snack.
What were the first 2 options again?
Like 2 peas in a pod or pleasure or amusement.
It was number 2, pleasure and amusement.
You are right, sir. The term beer and skittles is a British saying that refers to pleasure or amusement.
Of course, the British would say that.
As in, life isn't all beer and skittles.
Life isn't all beer and
Shits and
skittles,
giggles.
mate.
Beer and Skittles?
It's an old beer and skittles, mate.
My twig and berries, baby. Yeah, apples
Yeah.
are good. Slinger, baby.
Okay, Gregory, topic.
Beer 101.
Beer 101. That is the orange cards, the ones that are the hardest for me to read.
Yeah.
Samuel Adam Triplebock has an alcohol content of 17.5%. True or false?
True.
True, but I would say this is another one that is kind of wrong because of the fact that it has changed in years. Greg now has 4 points. Greg is winning currently. Lee, topic.
I'm gonna go for pub crawl again.
You're going to go for pub crawl again, are you? Where is the oldest active brewery in the world? Switzerland, Germany, Ireland, or Japan?
I'm gonna say Germany.
You are correct, sir. And it is Weihenstephaner. which was originally a Benedictine monastery.
Wow.
So Lee now has 2 points.
I demand every time I get a question right that someone should play "Princes of the Universe" by Queen in the background.
Christopher, topic.
Beer 101.
Beer 101. Back to the horrible orange cards. How many Budweiser Clydesdales are hitched to the company's beer wagon? 6, 7, 8, or 10?
8.
Christopher, you are right. 8 magnificent horses make up the string of Budweiser Clydesdale hitches.
I'm the shiznit.
To become a member of a hitch, a Clydesdale must be a gelding, which is a castrated male. You have to be castrated. You have to have your penis and your balls chopped off at least. That's at least 4 years old, 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and between 1,800 and 2,300 pounds.
Does that make you horny?
Does it, big?
Randy.
Randy? Castrated Clydesdales, yeah, baby.
Yeah. All meat and no sauce, baby.
So yes, for anyone watching that actually goes to the Albino Rhino Beer Festival, if you have breweries you want to have there, you have to go out and help me get them there. I do not have the power of an entire group of people making phone calls or the pulling power of 100,000 people. So I need people to make them know why they should go to this festival.
Demand Bellwoods.
Bellwoods will not be coming.
Oh, they will. The mob has spoken.
They said maybe next year once they learn how to brew on their big system.
Maybe next year when they learn how to take their heads out of their fucking asses.
I give them credit that they're not doing anything with the big boy system yet, because every batch of beer they make they don't think is up to par.
They're too pussy to go to the big boy system. That's their problem. They need to step it up and be a man.
Pussies.
So we have almost all of our food vendors set up. And like I said, we have 15 of the beer vendors. I hope for at least 34, which is what we had last year. 38 to 39 is our capacity. I don't know. We could still hit that. You never know, because of the fact that there's new breweries opening up all the time. And there's a lot of breweries that are usually there that have not answered me yet. Like Flying Monkeys hasn't given me an answer yet. None of the breweries in the Niagara area have given me an answer yet, to be honest with you. Right there's another 4 breweries that could be there. But what we are at right now, and some of them are brand new, some of them are older. 1 second, I'm just trying to open it up because I do not remember things all that well. And people just keep fucking opening up our Facebook chat, so I have to keep closing it.
You know, I think you're going to be all right, Chad. It's only November now. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll fill up, and then you're going to have people waiting in a waiting list this year.
So our breweries, as of right now, are Forefathers Brewing, who were the very first people to join up. Cayman Kettle, who joined up that same day. Brimstone, who is the host venue, so they have to be there. Bose, of course. The Exchange will be there. The Indie Ale House, which I'm excited for. They come basically every second year, it seems like. Wellington is back this year. Ironwood Hard Cider will be there. Woodhouse Brewing Company will be there. They have a nice Vienna lager and a nice stout. Black Swan will be back. He says he wants to win all the awards again. Nickelbrook will be back. And Anderson Craft Ales and Highlander and Bench Brewing, which is the new brewery out of Grimsby. And Together We're Bitter Brewing Co-op out of Kitchener-Waterloo will be there.
Nice.
So I think I have a pretty good mixture already of old and new breweries too. And then our food vendors, the Crave Local Fresh, Georgian Hots, which is the fucking specialized hot dogs, the gourmet hot dogs, the Salted Pig, which is the all bacon food truck, the Smokin' Buddha, who's there every year. The gourmet taco cart will be there, which is the Wandering Gourmet. And then Grills Cheese will be there, who is the guy that gives away the cheese samples inside and makes the grilled cheeses and stuff. Awesome guy, too. And yeah, so I have room for like 2 more food vendors and about 22 breweries.
I think Lee should show up at the fucking beer fest. Come on, Lee.
Yeah, probably not going to happen.
We have this discussion every week. Why don't you just fucking take some pills that Greg's going to tell you about?
Well, if only Chad would go ahead and buy an airline.
Get on a plane. Come on.
Lee, put him on the plane and bring him over here, and he's here without even knowing it. Chad, how expensive is a plane? Can't you just do
Lee,
that?
I would love to fucking meet you in person. I would love to fucking meet you in person. If you come down to the fest, I'll go to where you are. Nova Scotia.
Maybe he doesn't want you in Nova Scotia. Did you ever think of that?
Exactly.
I've never been, so I want to go there anyway.
Well, then why would you have to come? You're going to go there anyway.
Wait, Lee, if you can't come, can you send your brother as like an official representative of the Hughley Beer Review?
He even goes to less places than I do. And there's no such thing as the Hughley Beer Review anymore, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, we know all your offline videos. You can flip a switch.
Just like Joe, right? Just like Joe, he's got all these
Exactly.
videos and everything.
Joe are in a fun right now.
Okay, I'm going to start drinking this beer next. This will be my next beer. Do we have any comments before we go on to round 5 of our questions? This will be my beer, Bellhaven's Scottish Ale.
Scottish Ale?
Rating on your parade says in Canada, there are supermarkets that have a mix 6 for $9.99. A great way to buy beer in America. When you pull for more expensive packs, it's amazing the deals I get.
No, there would never be a $9.99 6-pack here.
I fucking wish.
The taxes would see to that, sir.
Actually, what is our lowest price right now for a 6-pack is like 10 something, isn't it?
Even that sounds a little too low.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's Buzz come in at? Buzz or Cool?
Or like,
I don't know. They only sell in 4-packs, and then they sell in 2-4s. They don't sell in 6-packs.
Well, what's the 4-pack?
It's like $5.75 or something. Yeah, it would be cheap. I mean, you could buy a Stonewall Light. I mean, it's $1.35 a bottle, so someone can do the math, but that's like what, about $8?
Yeah, and that's the dead lowest it can be. So,
but it's also a bottle. It's 275 milliliter, and it's a 4% alcohol beer. That's basically water. So it's
well, and the fact that most craft beers are more expensive than that. I mean, you're looking at about $3 a bottle for a lot of them, 2 to 3. So I mean, the lowest 6-pack you're normally going to find in a craft beer is between 12 and 15. But yes, the tops $9.99 mix pack and all that, those are great things. I used to do those a lot when I'd go to the States. Not so great now though, because now with the dollar where it is, it's not as cheap.
now it's painful. Craft beer is expensive in the States, especially with the dollar the way it is. I mean, but you look at they'll basically have very similar prices to us, except they're in American currency and ours is in Canadian currency.
Yeah. And then you take the fact that the Canadian craft beer market is moving super, super slow, and the U.S. craft beer market has exploded, yet you can buy a 30-pack of beer for like $10, or you can buy a 2-4 of craft beer for like $70.
I think it's probably just because they have so much bigger of a population than we do.
well, I think maybe some of those craft breweries will offer your for Canadian customers probably par or at least close to it. They won't go the whole U.S. exchange rate, I don't think. They want to get the business, right?
No, they don't really care. They're all making enough money.
No, they're not.
See, and that's fun. You'll have weird stuff like Rochefort 10, which is, I think last time I checked, it's something like $5 or $6 a bottle US.
They pay a lot more tax for things coming from Europe than we do.
Ours is a steal compared to that.
Yep. Okay, Nicholas, category.
You're muted, by the way.
Shit. Buzzwords. Let's go with buzzwords.
Fucking Nick and his buzzwords.
Yep.
In terms of beer, the acronym IBU stands for International Beer University, Infused Barley Unit, International Beer Unit, or International Bitterness Unit.
The last one, International Bitterness
Oh,
Unit.
you got it. You got a point, sir.
Woo.
I'm not even going to apply for that one because we already knew you were going to get that one right.
Okay. Next is Gregory.
Yay!
What category do you want, Gregory?
Oh, free to read.
Beerology, Beer 101, Buzzwords, or Pub Crawl?
Beer 101.
Fucking asshole. The brew-themed movie Beer Fest was produced by which comedy group? The Super Troopers, the Broken Lizards, the Farley Brothers, or the Zucker, Abram, and Zucker?
I'm going to say the Farley Brothers.
No, can I steal? Can I steal?
I'm stealing.
You asked me to steal first. What is it, Lee?
Broken lizards.
Lee has it. The Broken Lizard Club.
Yes! You're my favorite new person.
Okay, Lee, your choice.
Okay, I'm going to go for, let's do beerology.
Beerology. Question. What is the definition of a craft brewer in the U.S.? A, a brewer that specializes in unconventional flavored beers. B, the person who is in charge of a brewery. C, a small independent and traditional brewer. Or D, any brewer who produces fewer than 100 barrels annually.
Goddamn. I'm gonna go with D, but it doesn't sound right to me.
You would be wrong, sir. Who wants
I'm
to
stealing it. A.
A would be wrong, so it goes away.
Damn it. It goes
The
away.
answer would be C, a small independent and traditional brewer
Yeah.
who brews under 2 million barrels a year.
I was going to say C.
You would have been right, but Chris screwed you up first.
C would have been my second choice, but
Christopher, it's your choice.
Oh, I'm going to go with buzzwords, please.
Buzzwords? Okay,
Yeah, why not?
buzzwords.
A monster.
A monster? What?
Yeah.
Looking at that shit that he took earlier.
The word pub refers to a licensed establishment that serves beer and oftentimes other alcoholic beverages. Pub is short for public house, public drinking, gastropub, or public tavern.
Shit. D. Public tavern.
Who wants to steal?
me.
Steal B. B.
House.
I think Lee said me first.
Yeah, public house.
Lee is now scored up.
Damn it.
Yes.
Nick almost lost the card.
I'm making a comeback, baby.
So, originating in England, the local public house was often still in the center of the community. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the oldest pub in England is the Old Fighting Cocks in St. Albans, which dates back to the 8th century.
My favorite pub is the Old Harry Clangers.
The whole Old Harry Clangers, eh?
Yeah.
I've never heard. Look, we're losing viewers by this game, but I don't care.
Oh, fuck 'em.
Favorite beer movie. We've talked about this before, but favorite movie about beer.
Favorite movie about beer. Well, you could go for the cliched fucking answer and say strange brew, but
wait, is it any beer about? Is it a movie about beer, or that it could have a significant part that includes beer in it?
About beer.
All right, fuck it.
yeah, then I'd just go for Beer Fest. I think that's the only one I can fucking think of.
Beer Fest, Strange Brew, World's End.
Oh yeah, the world. Okay, yeah, I take it back. World's End.
I go with World's End too.
Yeah, same here.
I'd say the Hangover.
I would go with yeah, probably World's End, truthfully.
Yeah, okay, they win. But what about movies that have a significant part with beer in it? Like something, obviously a comedy, or it could be a drama if you want, but something that significantly happens during the movie
Hangover.
that has to do something with beer. Or booze. Okay, you want to go Hangover? You can go Hangover if you want to talk about booze, but that was all roofied anyway.
Well, if you're just talking booze, and you go like Mickey Rourke and Barfly.
Significant role of beer. I don't know, Gran Torino, where Clint Eastwood keeps giving everybody beer.
There you go. Take a drink, you damn zipperhead. Don't you fucking nigger up my car when I'm dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, he said it.
Second.
I know he said it.
Thanks. No wonder Ewart doesn't join anymore. He's off with his social justice warrior buddy.
I like the way you talk back to me, Dragon Lady.
What was that one movie that just came out recently with the Secret Service? It's the action movie that had the British Secret Service in it. And fuck. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about too.
Excuse me.
That fight scene in that fucking pub when he's like, hold my beer for a minute, and he fucking takes everyone out. It was fucking dynamite. That was a great scene. And you know which one I'm talking about.
Is that the one that had Samuel L. Jackson in it?
Yes, and that was the worst lisp in the world of any fucking actor. But besides
and then it had that scene at the end where he like basically wipes out everyone in that fucking church.
Yeah, which is so fucking violent. It was cool.
Yeah.
So good.
God damn, I can't think of the fucking name of it either.
Fuck.
Okay, now I gotta look it up.
Something service. It was the British. Fuck. All right, look it up because I can't. It's bothering me. Maybe somebody in the chat knows what it is.
No, we're losing viewers. Like
No, we got one back.
Ball here. This will be my next beer. My next beer will be from Nickelbrook. It is the Cucumber Lime Goza, the Cerise.
We do have some other comments in there right now.
Okay, read the comments. I'm opening my thing.
Kingsman Secret Service. There we go.
There you go. That's the one I was talking about. Kingsman is great. Great movie.
Yeah, the only other question let's see here. A couple comments. Mr. Angus Wangus says discount 2-4 is $32.95. What is the best?
I remember when it used to be 24 for 24.
Yeah, he says, what is the best $32.95 discount beer in your opinion?
Millennium Buzz.
Yeah, he loves a Millennium Buzz, which is fucking gross. The one I buy the most is Old Vienna when it's down at that price, because actually it might be down at that price normally now. But Old Vienna, when it used to go down to $29.95, I would buy. I'll buy PBR every once in a while if I have to. When I'm going with budget beers, I kind of want them to be tasteless, because when I go for ones that actually are supposed to have a taste, they normally don't taste all that good.
Tend to be bad, yeah.
I used to drink a lot of budget beer, and my favorite one for the longest time was Lakeport Honey.
Well, we did that 32 beer budget beer ladder match, and we what was the end result of that? It was
The result was that you used Dixie cups, and it's all invalid.
I think Old Vienna is the one that ended up, not Old Vienna, sorry. Nickelbrook's one, which isn't made anymore, the Nickelbrook Draft. But I believe the runner-up was Old Milwaukee, which I would never normally buy.
No, sir.
Bush beer.
No, even worse.
Bush is kind of tasteless if you get Bush Light. Keystone Light is also tasteless. I mean,
Bush has the distinction of giving me a headache. Every variation of it, no matter what. I only have to drink one can, and for some reason there's something in it. Fucking gives me a headache.
We're doing
Well,
a
that-
Rattler.
That's something in their giant list of things they can put in it that they never have to claim is in it.
Yeah, I would actually agree with you, and like I don't buy like 2.4s of budget beer, but I mean if I could get fucking Old Vienna, I would buy that.
Yeah, Old Vienna used to go down to budget beer prices quite often, and I'd pick it up then. Export was at one point at budget beer prices for a long time, and I bought it. The Bricks Red Cap, when it used to be in Stubbies, I'd buy all the time, only because it was in Stubbies. As soon as it left Stubbies, I just didn't care anymore.
That's what I'm drinking out of right now, Stubbies. I'm drinking the Petit Salt Le Buc de Juve.
Buck Jude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Came to the liquor store, 6-packs. We already had the what was it, the Louis 16th or whatever the fuck it is.
Louis 17.
I have a salad in my glass.
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
That's not a bad beer. Buck Jude.
Yeah. Prices are just a little too much, but Buck Juve, 7.3% for a 6-pack.
Batisto's stuff is a really good deal up here because I mean it's only like $3.25 or something for a bottle of it. But yeah, how much is it? How much is it down there?
It is right now about $17 for a 6-pack. The only reason I bought the Buck Juve is because they're all 7.3%. So it's kind of balances out a bit better.
17 divided by 6.
I just wanted to say that this Stiegel grapefruit Radler has a lot of grapefruit pith in it.
Pith, a lot of pith in it. It's a pithy
Full
beer.
of vinegar.
A lot of pith.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like there's a lot of brewer's yeast in it though.
No, but it's very.
Is there any grapefruit yeast?
Okay.
In there? Bleach
Wait,
white?
Chris? In your opinion, is that an IPA?
I'm thinking it's more of a porter. I think.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes it's hard to tell, even when it says it's an IPA on the fucking can or bottle. It's just really hard to tell because sometimes it's a potato beer.
Yeah, I know it happens. I mean, people make fucking comments on my channel all the time, and
That's fucking people, man.
Nick, pick a category.
What were they again?
it's on the comments. Look on the side.
Can we just start picking categories for Nick?
Categories are all pick beerology again.
You haven't been picking beerology. You're the only one taking buzzwords.
Okay, I'll go with buzzwords.
A kegerator is a device used to get the last glass of beer out of a keg, a beer drinking game, a cart that's used to transport kegs of beer, or a draft beer dispenser that keeps a keg cold.
The last one.
You are right, sir. And I find it funny that somebody who has a channel about beer and is a big beer nerd is taking the easiest category over and over again.
Yeah, beer nerd. What the fuck?
And he's still only 1 point ahead of the other people. Greg, go.
Beer 101.
You just want to make my eyes hurt. That's your goal here.
Yep.
I love this game.
To be classified as a microbrewery, what is the maximum number of barrels a beer company can produce per year? 4,999, 9,999, 14,999, 19,999.
I say 14,999.
You are right, sir.
That's funny. Lee's up.
Yes, Lee is up.
Okay, I will pick. Let's do another pub crawl.
Another pub crawl for Lee. He keeps picking these and he keeps getting them wrong, but he keeps going to them.
Yeah, because I'm determined to fucking get one right.
Oh, you'll get this one. Don't worry. And you'll really like the choices too.
They all involve redheads.
What is the national beer of Jamaica? Carib Lager, Red Stripe, Presidente, or Kingston?
I'm going to say Red Stripe.
You are correct, sir.
Yay!
If we had our good buddy here, he would tell you all about Red Stripe.
That's right.
I wonder how Marvin's doing.
I'm so convinced he died in that drug deal. Last time we saw him, he was speeding away in a car.
Marvin, if you're watching, just because Lee drops a lot of N-bombs, we still really like you. Lee's just racist. We accept him for who he is. But
Every time I drop an N-bomb, I'm quoting somebody, so it's not racist.
that's true.
Christopher.
Can I quote Lee with an N-bomb?
Yes.
I'm good. Okay. Beerology.
Beerology. Okay, true or false? ABV stands for alcohol by variance.
False.
You are correct, sir. It stands for alcohol by volume. Yay!
Can I steal that
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Who's doing the Family Feud music?
Nick, and he cuts it off too soon.
I don't want to.
I don't know, guys. Does any of the viewers have questions or comments about or stories? There isn't really anything going on right now. The week has been slow. It's been
I think the viewers are transfixed. They're in awe of the magnificence that is going on BDU this week. So we'll just leave it at that for now.
I think they're just waiting to see what else Lee Russell has to say about a video that was posted about 6 days ago.
Oh, I got nothing else to say really, unless Chad wants me to say something. Otherwise, I'm not.
I already said my piece. I'm done. I don't want to hear even the name again.
Okay, well then I'm not going to bring it up.
Then we're fine. We'll just keep doing references without mentioning any names.
Because a certain person that we're not going to name is too fucking stupid to allow me to reply to his comments. So if I can't reply to his comments, why should I bother?
Suppression of information, man.
Yeah.
Fight the power.
Yep. Fight the power. Yeah.
Whoa.
You know, I got to say though, like with this new game that we're playing now, and this might well be a sleeper tonight, but it could be our best episode in syndication.
That's right.
Damn right. We already got eight likes already for this stream so far, and no dislikes, which is good because that means, everyone's getting entertained by the trivia and the massive amount of knowledge that we are producing.
Okay, well,
for the people out there.
Before we go on to something else, Nicholas, pick a category. We'll do another round quick.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Then I go for a smoke.
Let me see. There's beerology, beer 101.
You're gonna pick fucking buzzwords anyway.
You go with pub crawl.
All right.
Ooh, he's gonna take one of Lee's categories here.
Yeah.
It's not really my category when I've gotten almost every question wrong in it.
I'm just saying that because you haven't got anything right in it.
I got one thing right, so shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your face.
Okay, this one is good. This one is checking if you know your BGCP.
Oh fuck.
If you're in the mood for a smooth, caramelly dark beer, your best beer style would be a Nonic, which isn't even a beer style, a wit beer, a Dortmunder, or a Dunkel.
Dunkel, the last one.
Bang! You got it! Gregory, you are up.
Yep. Beer 101.
You're an asshole. You know that, right?
Yep.
It literally hurts the eyes. Which country has the highest consumption of beer per capita? The Czech Republic, China, the U.S., or Ireland?
I'm gonna say the U.S.
Steal!
Okay,
Oh,
Lee.
damn it.
I know it's wrong. Czech Republic.
You are right, Lee.
Damn it.
Wow. I wouldn't.
The Czech win this one hands down with a whopping 167 liters per capita. The Irish come in second with 125 liters per person.
Really? The Irish
really
don't drink at all.
Yeah, the Irish need to really step up their game.
Yeah, drink some more, Irish. Fuck, what's wrong with you people?
You're fucking idiots.
The U.S. comes in 12th with 84.4 liters.
Yeah, trust me, that number is going to start climbing real soon.
China only consumes 40 liters per capita, but there's such a population that's easy.
You know what they all want? 2 waters.
Lee,
They want freedom.
Okay, I'm going to pick. Hey, let's go pub crawl. See if we can start getting a streak going here.
Oh boy.
Okay, if you order bitter in a British pub, you'll most likely get beer tapped directly from the cask, a porter, the first pour from a new keg, or a bottle of beer with a lemon.
I'm going to say A.
You are right, sir. Beer tapped directly from the cask. Traditional British bitter is served in pubs directly from the cask. Whether it's behind the bar or in the cellar of the pub, the key to bitter is cask conditioning.
Oh, he's on a roll.
I like a pint your best bitter, mate.
Oh, that was pretty good. I almost thought that somebody else fucking joined the. I almost thought somebody else joined.
Just a little tipple before I go home, mate.
Come on, Chris.
Oh, my turn. Beerology.
Beerology.
Sure.
Which one of these is not a fictional beer from a television show?
Okay, which is not okay. Go ahead.
Now you got to remember that this is a U.S. company, so don't take this next one because we've talked about it before. So I'm giving you it's down to 3. I'm telling you not even to do this one, but Shots, Buzz, Duff, or Blatz.
Which is not.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the last one.
Blatz would be correct. It was made by Milwaukee in the 1850s. And yes, I did kind of cheat, but we talk about Buzz beer so much that it wouldn't be fair.
Duff is technically a beer now, too.
Well, yeah, but it also originated as a fictional beer.
Yeah, I guess when this was done, you have to.
Duff Man.
Oh, yeah, Duff Man. All right, party.
We're going to see how many weeks we can keep this little game up, and we'll go to 11 points each time. No, 10 points. We'll say 10 points.
Can we get the scores? What's the scores?
Right now, it is 6 for Nick, 5 for Greg, 7 for Lee, and 5 for you, Christopher.
Hey, what did I fucking tell you, people? I'm going to dominate this game.
It's only because I'm letting people steal now for points just to make it.
Hey, now making excuses. Listen, man.
I've got a great idea for how we can do with the stealing thing. Instead of somebody jumping in, the person that's answering the question, the person who's next on the list to answer a question has the opportunity to steal it.
That's communism.
No, not really.
Work. That doesn't work.
Because when it's my turn, then Nick has the chance to steal mine, and one after another. Or steal only worth half a point.
The person that says steal is getting the chance to steal.
That's right.
And it's only worth half a point.
That's how real game shows do it.
Weird theme. You know?
Or better yet, nobody at all steals, and you just get it wrong, or you get it right. Simple.
That makes it take too long.
Hey man, I'm at 7 points now. I'm confident I don't even need to have to steal to beat all you fucking clowns.
Oh, I'm going for smoke. I need a smoke.
It's gonna be sad when you lose to Chris.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What's that supposed to mean?
That sounds like someone's rigging the game all of a sudden because the quiz master all of a sudden is like, it's sad when you're going to lose to Chris.
Yeah, but
wait,
why am I being insulted?
God damn.
I like this Radler. It's great. I love the.
I like Stiegel Radler myself too.
I really enjoy this.
Oh, look, there's a picture of a pig. I wonder whose page I'm on.
I tried to steal my wife's. My wife likes this Radler, and I tried stealing it a couple days ago. She goes, "Don't you touch it!" And fucking turned all red, and fucking horns grew out and shit. I was like, "Sorry, honey, I'll put it back."
You did that 80s demonic voice from every horror movie in the 80s pretty well.
Don't touch my bear. Oh, fuck. All right, I'm going for a smoke. Talk about something else.
Yeah, so, yeah.
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 Finish this yet, but I'm going to solve that.
What?
So did everyone hear that Big Van Vader has 2 years to live?
No, what happened?
I'm amazed.
Apparently he has degenerative heart disease. His doctors tell him he's got 2 years to live now.
Well, 2 years is a long time, at least.
Yeah, well, he's only like 61. But
Oh no, I'm not saying like see, if somebody says it was too soon for him after he dies, I'd say okay, yeah, probably 60 is pretty young in our day and age. But not like you were 83 and you looked like you were 100 when you were 75. But
yeah.
anyway, on to that. At least it's not like the guys that are told, hey, you have like 2 weeks or 2 months to die.
Yeah. That's pretty sad. One of my favorites.
He always was pretty awesome. He was really stiff. He was what you'd expect of a wrestler back then. You know, like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, just this giant guy that had speed, had agility, was able to do things. Like not just like a fucking not just a Bautista or somebody that's just roided out.
Well, the guy did fucking moonsaults, for fuck's sakes. Like,
yeah, at 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, who does moonsaults at 400 pounds? I mean, really?
Yeah.
You know what? Our viewers make me sad. Here I am. We get 6 viewers, and 2 of them are here. So we only have 4 viewers. Yet, you know, the Game Chasers will go and play fucking Mega Man and get like 4,000. It's saddening me.
Mega Man sucks. Just for the record.
Popular.
I was watching that because I was editing my beer videos while they were playing. They were playing on the new NES Mini system. And they loaded it up. I got home just as they started playing, so I joined in and I saw them playing Mega Man, and it was 8-Bit Eric playing, and 8-Bit Eric is the Dirty Gamer on YouTube. And he just kept dying, and I chirped him, right? I'm like, and for any of you that watch the Game Chasers, basically, it's 30-minute episodes of them just chirping each other while they're looking for video games in stores and stuff. So I chirped them. I'm like, I'm legally blind and I could have made that jump. And they're like, oh, good troll. You're making fun of our video gaming. I'm like, so you're telling me you guys spend hours upon hours upon hours chirping each other on the internet, but somebody chirps you and you can't take it?
Yeah, because they're pussies.
Oh, I like the guys, though. Like, that's the thing. I think, like, I watch their videos and they remind me of me and my idiot friends when we review beers.
Except that they're pussies.
There's a difference, though, between, you know, somebody actually trolling and somebody chirping. But, I mean,
yeah,
maybe it's like with me, where the Santa Claus thing just makes me block you now because it's happened so much. No, I just don't care to listen to it anymore. Maybe they get chirped about their video game skills way too much. I don't know.
And guess what, Chad? Christmas is almost here again.
Or you could just, you know, you could beat them ahead of the game and be like my friend there, Matt Zion, with his questionable gamers, where they out front say we're terrible at this shit, so we already understand, and we're just going to be terrible.
Oh yeah, when I game, it's not because I'm good. It's just to game and add some content to the channel because I'm running out of beers.
Speaking of which, like, I have a live stream tonight playing Battlefield 1. Wants to tune in, and I have more. I think tomorrow night,
me and Mrs. Rhino might beat Turtles in Time.
What? Little video game love time. I love it. It's all right, Chad. That's all right.
Come to think of it, I might
somebody else, but nobody else wants to come and play.
Come to think of it, I might play more Realm of the Mad God tonight as well.
And going back when you guys were talking about trolls and stuff like that, and Chad was talking about trolling some, not trolling, just making a comment on those video gamer guys. Yeah, trolling sucks, and nobody likes trolling anybody because, you know, trolling hurts people's feelings, and they get all nasty and stuff.
Go to their safe zone.
Yeah.
Well, and like, no, there's trolling and there's chirping. I mean, there are 2 very different things.
And there's legitimate questions.
Well, yeah, there's that too. But I mean, when it comes down to trolling and chirping, one of them is in good fun and one of them isn't. And you should be able to tell which is which. I mean, trolling usually, at least for the trolling I have, at least the amount of trolling I get, I can usually tell. Not all the time, you can't tell because it's text, but you can usually tell when it's trolling, it's actually, you know, being derogatory towards you. And when it's chirping, it's just like, ha, 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 you know?
Just so you know, Devin is watching us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Devin, what's going on?
Yeah, he just commented, said, Vader is awesome. Ever see him in that episode of Boy Meets World back in the day?
Talking about Vader being awesome, there's one of the few breweries that hasn't responded to me. I don't think Steve's coming next year.
I think I should try to mix this Tim Hortons coffee with this Radler and see what Starbucks is all about. What do you think?
Do it.
I think you should. I think you should.
Should I?
It's unanimous, yes.
All right, fuck it. Okay, so I'm pouring my coffee into my Radler. Oh, it looks.
Now,
all
what kind of
gross.
coffee is this? Is this a double, triple? What's going on?
This would be my infamous 2 cream and 4 sugars. Don't make fun of me.
Okay.
And
There
we go. Actually, there's a lot of Tim Hortons head on this.
Yeah, Brewers
Yeast.
Yeast.
Tim Hortons yeast. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's already curling. Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you don't put milk. You don't put milk in your alcohol, sir.
Double, quadruple.
Well, it needs more coffee. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. I mean, if you can't let this thing sit though, because you guys can't see it here, but it is fucking still. Now you can.
Oh, we can see it.
Vomit cum.
That's the cream, and if I throw up on camera, then take this offline. Thanks.
Man, if you throw up on camera, I'm gonna just keep screenshotting it and screenshotting it and screenshotting it.
And then turn it into an animated.
Having 2 sips of that, it's gross now, and now I'm going to my coffee. So, good idea, Starbucks.
Yeah, blame Starbucks. That's what to do.
Starbucks.
Oh, that's better. I'll go right to the coffee.
But I mean, I guess that would be that can be another topic. What's your favorite gaming channels? Channels about games in general, not necessarily just gaming. Like I love Cinemassacre. I love the Punk Effect. So Pat, the NES Punk. Again, Game Chasers I watch quite a bit. Even though I don't really chase games because I just don't care to pay the prices they are, it's fun to watch, mostly because they remind me of my friends.
Classic game room.
Matt Zion.
Yeah, I like Total Biscuit.
I've got 2.
Blocks every once in a while I watch.
I got 2. Number 1, my first one is IGN. IGN, you know what? They got all their interns playing games and shit like that, and they're reviewing them all that shit. But you know what? I actually trust IGN and their rating system and the way, like, when I purchase a video game, I base their shit, like my purchase on their ratings. And usually when they give a good rating for something, and I buy it, it's totally worth it. And the second one is Stone Mountain 64. If you ever watch Stone Mountain go crazy on any first-person shooter, he takes it to the max. When he's playing, like, say, Battlefield 4 or Battlefront 1, he's like all commanding officer on the mic, and it's the funniest fucking shit you'll ever see. He goes overboard, and his shit's so entertaining, and it's great. It's great. Stone Mountain 64.
I don't mind IGN, but a lot of their really good personalities have left.
Yes, I agree. Except for Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi Kyle's
There's another one I watch. I watch this one called New Legacy Inc., who basically just do all wrestling games all the time, and they basically just fucking troll each other and make jokes while playing wrestling games, which is pretty fun. And then there's this other guy called Jester 8114. Or Jester 814, I mean, and he does basically military games, and he's one of these guys who like is in a clan and he was ex-military and takes it seriously.
That's awesome.
So they actually do like serious kind of like military operations in game and shit. Like they actually train people and they actually have a clan and they actually
where they're playing a fucking game and they're sitting in the house and say, you go to this point, you go to this point, and fucking
they do all the squad stuff and everything. Awesome. Like they run it like a real military unit, so they're always playing like Arma 3 and stuff like that, you know. That's fucking awesome. For realism and shit.
That's great.
I don't watch a ton of video game stuff, but I do like Jim Sterling. He's more of an inside the actor studio kind of video game guy, where he goes after like sort of like the inner workings of video games, and he criticizes them. He's kind of like the Michael Moore of the video game industry in a way, and he's
good though.
Quite funny.
Yeah, he is good. I do. He's actually I'd liken him to the critic version of Elton John. That's how I'd kind of put him. But I don't know. He's kind of British and fat.
Now
and
there's another channel out there that I've watched some of his own videos, and I don't care for them all that much, but I love him when he's on either the Game Chasers, the Toy Chasers, which is the same channel, or AVGN, and that's Alpha Omega Sin.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Him on his own channel, a lot of what he says is good, but it's just he's a shock value type of guy, right? A lot of swearing. He's like me, where his arms go a lot when he's talking, but it's a lot of swearing about fuck this, fuck that, fuck this. And, you know, it works for his channel. It really does, but I just don't really care for that. Basically because it's mostly game news and stuff, and I'm not really into game news. But when he's on AVGN playing with them, he fits in their group really great. And when he goes down to Texas and joins up with Jay and Billy from the Game Chasers, he fits in with them great. And his personality, I love his personality. I just don't care for his channel itself all that much, and it's not by his channel having bad content. It's not something I care for.
Yeah. Devin left a comment here. He says, how's everyone doing in drinking? He's drinking County North from Folly Brew Pub in Ontario Harvest Ale, apparently. And he says, also there's this older wrestling match with Vader where he gets his eye gouged out, shoves it back in its socket, and finishes the match. Yeah, that's the one he had with Stan Hansen. Stan Hansen, who is legally blind and can't see what he's fucking doing, used to come into the ring in Japan swinging a fucking cowbell on a rope, and he hit Vader with it, and Vader got pissed off because he got hit super hard with it, so he started fucking really punching on the Hansen, and then Hansen fucked him up back and knocked his fucking eye out of his fucking socket. Which was insane. Fucking insane.
Oh, wrestling. What's going on?
What other type of channels do you guys watch? I mean, as I said, I watch AVGN, Pat the NES Punk. I watch the Game Chasers, Toy Chasers, all that stuff. I also watch Geek and Sundry basically just for tabletop with Will Wheaton. For some reason, I actually enjoy that.
Oh my! Fuck Will Wheaton. I don't want to see anything with that fucking SJW piece of shit.
For some reason, I actually enjoy tabletop. Geek and Sundry has a few other things that I actually enjoy.
I didn't think he could make me hate him anymore just by being Wesley Crusher, but then he became an SJW, and then I ultra fucking hate for that douchebag.
Every once in a while, I'll watch some Watch Mojo stuff if something pops up. But yeah, like I don't know. There's this guy. He's from England. Yeah, big redheaded guy. I can't remember the channel name. It's like MXS something or other. I subscribe to him. He basically goes across England and he explores bunkers and fallout shelters and everything else from World War I and II.
I watch a channel called Low Tech. It's by some fucking guy out from fucking somewhere out east. He's all right, I guess. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers. He's just starting out, but you know what? This guy, he knows his shit. He's a good photographer, so hopefully he does well with his channel.
Yeah, I've heard that guy. He's a wanker.
Low Tech, LOWETECH.
Talking about my second channel. I gotta record some more videos for that. I have 2 more recorded, but I haven't uploaded them yet.
I also watch the Joe Rogan podcast once in a while when he has a good guest on.
I watch
and Jim Cornette. Well, I listen to Jim Cornette's podcast. I don't watch it on the internet, but
also I shouldn't say I watch it because there's nothing to watch. Yeah, I turn it on YouTube and I listen to it.
And I watched the Church of What's Happening Now with Joey Diaz, who's a comedian who's fucking amazing.
I've listened to Stone Cold's podcast quite often too.
Yeah, I don't listen to his anymore. It fucking got just like JR's. It got fucking terrible. I can't listen to them anymore. JR just pisses me off every time I listen to him now for some reason. So hackneyed.
They were I think the one I've been watching lately is the channel Today I Found Out. It's a whole bunch of like different weird facts that you might not have heard of.
Oh, I watched one episode on that about cashew nuts.
Yeah. Oh, about how they're poisonous?
Yeah.
Like hell is?
I watched this channel called the Wiseman's Committee. It's pretty good.
I'm subscribed to so many channels I don't even remember half of them until a video pops up. I mean, I'm subscribed to Epic Mealtime, but I haven't watched an Epic Mealtime in forever. When it comes to eating videos, I basically watch Nader or Reckless Eating for the most part.
Yeah, Nader's pretty good.
Ralph Nader. You know what? I used to watch this guy called Hoogly Beer Reviews. He hasn't posted in a long time. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
worry. He'll be back. Stay subscribed. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
I was asked one time about beer channels I watch, and I'm like, for the most part, it's guys from England or it's guys from Canada. I don't really watch a lot of the Americans, and it's not that I don't like them or this and that. There are some of them I don't like, but it's not that they're. It's not that all their personalities are bad. I said some of them that I won't watch just because I don't like them. But for the most part, it's just beers I will never see.
Let's face it, most of the American beer tubers are garbage. Let's just put it out there. They're all garbage.
Yeah, you don't have to examine Miller Genuine Draft twice.
Twice, he's probably done it like 8 times.
If that's what he wants to do, that's fine. But I just can't believe.
Yeah, but he's a fucking idiot, for fuck's sakes. Like, seriously. Oh, we're going to examine this again as if it's going to have any sort of significant fucking difference because they changed the fucking label on the beer. Fuck you, Ron.
I mean, it would be great to do an examination where you're blind the whole time and somebody's poured 4 different ones in for you. Where like one of them's draft from the bar down the street that you ran home, and one's canned, one's bottled. You know, that would be something cool.
Yeah, but
just do it all at once. Do it all at once and get it done and talk about it.
But when you think of Jay Terrio and anything he does cool come up at any point in your thought process? Because it doesn't with me.
I've always stated the one thing about Jay is he is an amazing beer historian because he takes the time to learn all that history about everything. I don't. I mean, I really don't, and that's one of my faults. I don't care to go and learn it. I'll learn it afterwards if I want to. But that is one thing he has. But I mean, he was a history teacher, so you would think he'd have that. Mm. But that's what his biggest strength is he is like an American beer historian.
I don't even know if I'd go that far, honestly, anymore. I think he's a good sponge for repeating shit. That's about it.
Well, that's all.
I like to watch channels. I like to watch channels that are all about making money and teaching people how to be successful.
I've seen a couple of those.
I like those ones. I like those ones, and I love it when they're filmed with fucking perfect quality. They got they're professional looking
video.
And you know what? And I love it when they do some live stuff. But you know what? The live stuff's irrelevant. But the thing is, it's the quality and awesomeness that a lot of these people that teach you how to be better, I would say, marketeers online.
It's a good point. I mean, if you're going to promote yourself as a good teacher, like how to survive or make it good in a business, you want to have some decent production value instead of like recording it in the bathroom or something.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Stephen Beaumont, Mike Lackey, Steve Bouchen, all of you guys, you're huge influences to me. I think you're great. I think you do everything great for you. I think you should collaborate with us because we can add something great to you. We can add to your business.
Yeah, I got news for you there. He who cannot be named. That fucking guy who has a more successful pyramid scheme than the one you guys are running. He wants nothing to fucking do with you.
And you know what's funny? I asked that person that we cannot speak about, and I asked him about that. I said, if this person actually saw your channel and looked at the spelling error in the background of your prop that you have, do you not think he's just going to look at you guys and go, "You're kidding me, right? Like, why would I have anything to do with you guys?"
Yeah, category.
Beerology.
Beerology. You're one of the pages now. How much is a can of Billy beer currently worth?
What the
Less than $1, $5, $50, $100.
I'm gonna go with $100.
Who wants to steal?
Me.
What?
$50.
Neither of you got it. It is less than $1. The hard-drinking Billy Carter, brother to Jimmy, certainly did not invent the position of embarrassing presidential family member, but he did perfect it. Billy agreed to lend his name to Billy Beer in 1977. The only problem was it tasted awful. So awful, 2 billion cans were produced, sales were low, despite an urban legend that these cans are rare, perpetuated in part by scam artists. These are still plenty to be found on eBay. I actually have a Billy Beer can, to be honest.
Oh wow!
So anyway, before we go on to the next question, just so that we don't leave the comments out of the thing, Mr. Angus Wangus here said some Alice gives me stinky gas. Does that happen to anyone else? Ha ha ha! And he also asked, good food channel is the Barbecue Pit Boys.
Ooh, I've been watching. I'll get to it after this. What's Alice?
Eben Ales.
Oh, okay. Greg, next.
I said Alice. Oh, fucking logo tread. My bad. Fuck.
Logo tread.
It must have been that fucking Timmy's and the Rather mix.
At least you can admit that you did it wrong instead of saying
I
no,
did.
it's right.
Oh,
It's Alice.
fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I didn't button my shirt up wrong.
Well, whatever. I own more than one shirt.
Greg,
Right.
topic.
Yes.
Greg, you're up.
One.
You're 101. Chad's favorite red thing to read in yellow or orange or whatever.
True or false?
Uh-oh.
I can do this.
Baseball's National League was once known as the Beer and Whiskey League.
True.
It would be false, sir. In
Oh.
1881, the National League outlawed beer sales,
Can I steal?
thus causing the rival American Association, also known as the Beer and Whiskey League, to spring up. Okay, Lee, you're up.
Pub crawl.
Pub crawl. If you want a rich chocolate-tasting beer, you should order a Coohoo, a Stout, a Bock, or a Trappist Ale.
I'll say a Bach.
Steal.
Nick.
Stout.
You are right, Nick. You would order a Stout if you wanted a rich, chocolatey tasting beer.
Again, the question is flawed.
Well, yes, because there are a lot of different.
Yeah, some chocolate blocks out there. So
really, I should have about 9 points right now because there was at least 2 questions I had that were flawed.
Christopher, you're up.
Buzzwords.
Buzzwords. Buzzwords for Christopher. Low point beer refers to beer that is 3.2% alcohol by weight, received poor reviews from experts, is non-alcoholic, or comes only in cans.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. The first one.
You would be correct. A is 3.2% alcohol by weight. So currently, Nick has 7, Greg has 5, Lee has 7, and Chris has 6. Now to go on to food channels, there is this. Well, like I said, Epic Mealtime I watch every once in a while. Alton Brown's channel I watch quite often for food. I actually find him really amusing. Oh, what the fuck's that hot sauce guy that brings people on and talks to them while they do hot wings? I can't even remember.
I do know what you're talking about. They bring on like celebs and stuff.
Yeah, and they eat hot wings, and each hot wing gets hotter in flavor. And
yeah,
I can't think of the channel name, but I do watch it. I'm subscribed to it. That's the thing. I'm subscribed to all these channels, and a lot of them I don't even notice until they pop up.
There's one guy. I can't remember the guy's name though.
Well, that really narrows it down. Thanks, Nick.
Matt Matherson, is it Matherson or Maddison? The guy from Toronto, the big fat guy that cooks.
Right. Yeah, I think
I like his channel too. Covered in tattoos from head to toe. He's a cool guy. I think for a lot of these, it isn't even production value; it's their personalities which brings me in.
Oh yeah. I mean, as long as their shit doesn't look like total garbage.
My shit looks like total garbage.
Your channel still looks better than 2 fucking entrepreneurial channels I can think of. just saying.
Hey, Chris, what photography channels do you watch? Oh, you're not even fucking there. There he is.
I watch car stuff.
See, I don't really watch car stuff.
Well,
Jay Leno's Garage is pretty cool.
Drive, so you don't really have an urge to want to learn about cars because it's not.
You guys ever watch Jay Leno's Garage?
Just so you know, I did take auto mechanics all the way up to grade 12, and I am pretty good at fixing a car. It is something a guy should know, even if he can't drive.
Or see.
It's something a woman should know, too. Everybody should know how to do basic repairs on their vehicles.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what the wonderful world of YouTube is for, anyway.
But I do love to drive them. In fact,
all right, Nick, you want to know what channels of my photography channels?
Yeah.
I currently am watching Anthony Morganti from Buffalo. I'm watching Matt Granger.
Matt Granger's good.
Yeah, Mike Brown.
Mike Brown's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Mike Brown. And I'm watching Flern. Or Aaron Ace. Yeah, Aaron Ace. Yeah. Those are... and actually, once in a while, I'll tune in for the SLR Lounge. But that's it.
You ever watched Digital Rev?
Digital, yeah, he's okay. It's just the Asian guy with the British accent thing kind of creeps me out.
Oh,
but other than
I like Digital Rev. I like watching Matt Granger. I like watching CameraStore.tv, the guys from Calgary.
Yep.
Another guy I like watching is Kenneth Wajda. He's a photographer from Colorado. There's also Azrael Knight, the guy from Calgary.
Yep.
He's pretty good whenever he posts videos. A bunch of others, too.
Nice. This is going to fucking explode all over my fucking laptop. Oh, fuck. Don't explode. No, it exploded. Oh, actually, it didn't.
I don't think there's much more that I watch on a fairly regular basis.
You guys watch, like, the slow-mo guys?
No.
No? Really? Wow.
Most of the rest of my...
the Slingshot channel. I watch the Slingshot channel really often.
Dude Perfect is wicked to watch.
Have any of you watched the Slingshot channel?
Is that the guy that fucking makes elastics and shit out of elastics?
Yeah, the German guy that kind of looks like Ken, the man-child, and has the greatest belly laugh. He's this old German guy, and in Germany, guns are illegal to own. So what he does is he makes fucking slingshots for everything that fire fucking arrows at like 500 feet per second and shit like that. And they're considered toys because they're slingshots. And he used to be a TV engineer. He designed TVs. And the guy's fucking hysterical just because he's just this big German that just when he shoots his slingshots and they go through, say, like a army helmet or something, he just looks at the camera and he's like, ha 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 ha.
That's funny.
Fucking Nazis.
Here's another good one, Chris. Do you ever watch Art of Photography? Ted Forbes.
Yes, he's okay.
He's a class act.
Yeah, he is. He's not bad. I used to watch fucking the husband and wife fucking team. What is that one called?
That's Tony Northrup.
Which one?
Yeah. Tony Northrup.
I used to watch their shit, but then, I mean, she's fucking smoking. She's a smoke show, but he just annoys the shit out of me.
He's snotty, I find. Very opinionated, biased.
Yes, Tony Northrup.
I did watch him like at the first, but it's just kind of over time. I just found the guy starting to get really fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's why I unsubscribed to him. But I'll catch one. I'll watch one video if I'm really bored. But other than that, no, I stopped watching them.
There you
go. Yeah. I like In the Basement's got a good channel.
Yeah, In the Basement.
You got to set up a studio.
See, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna fuck it. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with my channel. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing a whole bunch of different things or if I'm gonna try to focus on one thing. I think my brain is telling me to focus on one fucking thing. Like, just actually on this channel, all I want to do is fucking do tutorials.
Penis puppetry.
Yeah, and on my other channel, I'll do gaming and shit like that. But just, I don't know. I can't do everything all at once.
You're making that way too difficult. Just do it all on one channel. Stop being a fucking guy that has to have like 5 different channels going.
So I have something.
It's hard. Yeah, but it's hard to fucking. It's hard to fucking come up with different shit for the same channel. I don't know. I'm just running.
You just do whatever the fuck you want on the channel, and if they don't like it, they don't have to watch it.
That's true.
You should be like Greg.
It's way too hard to be fucking trying to converse with your viewership on many different channels. That's why this channel does have some stupid videos. It has the hot sauce stuff every once in a while. It has the beer stuff. The beer is what this channel is focused on, but there are other things I'm interested in, so I just post the videos. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. Just skip it.
True.
Well, I mean that's kind of why I have 2 separate channels, because the one thing I noticed about posting my I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to have a lot of adventure videos that I recorded, like trips around the Maritimes or just whatever kind of odd video I recorded doing something other than that. And one of my most popular videos is a video I did of the reversing falls here in St. John, which has got over 10,000 video views anyway. And I get a lot of subscribers coming in on that video. Then they turn around and unsubscribe from my channel whenever I post a beer review. So I get my subscriber count goes up and then goes down and up and down and it continues.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And if you want to monetize and you want to keep your subscribers up, you got to fucking dedicate and try to be focused on one thing.
You got to keep in mind your target audience, because not everybody likes beer.
That's right. I guess I guess I just played it safe because I went with In the Basement, which covers pretty much everything that goes across the fucking intro video anyway. But
yeah.
No, you need to set up a mid-level marketing campaign where you
set up.
I should do a hangout around 7 o'clock on Tuesdays and see what other people that are trying to get channels going are talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I should do. That might be a good idea, and not charge anybody any fucking money, because.
Are you gonna pick?
That would be wrong
while you do it.
What?
Are you gonna pick your toes while you do this video?
Oh my god, fuck. Yeah, maybe I'll pick my nose too while I'm doing my other videos too. Why not?
Yeah.
For shits and giggles.
Nick, pick a topic.
Twig and berries, baby. Yeah.
Beer 101.
Beer 101.
Yeah.
What type of beer is generally considered the best complement to a hamburger? Wow. An amber lager, a lambic, a barley wine, or a wheat beer?
The fuck is a chamburger?
A hamburger.
A hamburger. What was it? What was the options again?
An amber lager, a lambic, a wheat beer, or a barley wine?
I'm gonna go with an amber lager.
Yes, sir. An amber lager, especially an American one, is a refreshing beer with enough bitterness to cut through condiments like onions, mustard, and ketchup.
Nice. Good job, Nick. Good job.
Sweet.
Gregory, topic.
Year 101.
Well, at least the way this is going, I might not have any of these next week to do.
Oh, we'll find something else to do. More trivia.
I like this idea of doing the trivia thing.
So remember when we do this, that this was done, this game was made about 5 years ago, so before a lot of the acquisitions. Anheuser-Busch accounts for what % of the beer consumed in the U.S.? 75, 50, 20, or 10?
I don't fucking know. 50.
Steal.
You got it. 50.
Damn it. Good job. Oh, sorry, Greg.
Lee, you are up.
Pub crawl.
Oh, he's doing it again.
So Lee knows. Lee, you're currently behind by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of alcohol content, which is the strongest beer in the world? And remember, this is older, but it's giving you things to guess on. Dogfish Head's Worldwide Stout, Pete's Wicked Ale, Samuel Adams' Utopias, or Bush de Noël?
I'm going to say Samuel Adams' Utopias.
You are correct, sir. At 25%, Dogfish Head is probably the strongest dark beer at 18%. Bush doing well is a nutty, flowery Christmas beer from Belgium with a quite high alcohol volume of 12%. Yeah! Now, Worldwide Stout I don't think is a fair one to put on there because every year that ABV does change. Christopher, you are up.
Let's go with, so nobody picked buzzwords on this one, so I'll pick it.
You'll pick buzzwords, will you?
I will. Why not?
Okay. In Australia, a slad of beer is a pint, a six-pack, a case, or a keg.
Do you say a slat of beer?
Slab.
A slab of beer would be a 2-4.
You are correct, sir.
Yes, sir.
So currently our score is Nick with 8, Greg with 6, Lee with 8, and Christopher with 7.
Ooh, tied.
Ooh, it's a
Nick, I'm coming for you, nigga.
It's that was said in the movie.
No, that was Booker T.
Oh, perfect. There you go. Booker T said it. There you go.
Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns going on in the chat room?
Oh, shit. Well, drinking in Canada jumped in here. Guy, I don't know what the fuck he's doing in the comments.
He's probably at the bar with Vincent.
He says, let me show you its features. Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, so he watches the Slingshot channel. Because he'll tell you about it. He'll be like, I made this. Let me show you its features.
Mighty Car Mods, Fun Hoss, In the Basement, Casting Couch. Apparently these are his favorite channels.
Yes, they're...
Yeah. Jonathan Walker says, I need to send you some Hardywood Gingerbread Stout, which is apparently the most popular beer in Richmond, Virginia.
Wow. Gingerbread Stout. I've only had one of those, and it was from Central City, and that was a fucking awesome beer.
That was an excellent beer, yeah.
Was it just called the Gingerbread Stout?
No, it was a Red Racer Gingerbread Stout.
No, I know it was a Red Razor, but I don't think it had any. Just Red Razor Gingerbread Stout.
Yeah, pretty sure, yeah.
That was the best one I've had. I think I've had two. I've had that one. I had one from Five Paddles.
Tastes just like a redhead's pussy. There you go.
If that was what pussy tasted like, I'd be down there every single minute, every single day.
Yeah, indeed.
I would be homeless because I'd just be eating.
I would get a divorce and find a redhead.
I argue that pussy tastes different depending on what she's had to eat that day.
Any other comments, or concerns, or questions?
No, that's it.
Oh, Geek says he's working for 2 weeks in a row, no bars.
Oh, no bars, 2 weeks in a row working. I feel for you, sir. I feel for you. Remember, May 27th, sir. I'm probably going to have to send you the information to do the Rhino Head poster soon, just so I can change my profile picture on the Facebook site. But we'll wait until like January to do the brewery poster. Yeah, I got to set up the ticket scene tickets so that we can use their little scan barcode too. I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about before we go to the next round?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Just to give you an NHL hockey update, Washington Capitals are beating the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-0 with 5 minutes left in the third period.
Tell me again, why didn't we go to the next round?
I would not have expected the Pittsburgh Penguins to be shut out with Malkin and Crosby and everybody else on that team. Anyway, Nicholas.
You're muted.
You get to choose.
Let's see. So what are the categories again? There is beer 101, beer buzzwords. Let's go with buzzwords. Make it easy. They can't all be easy.
Nah.
That's what she said.
A rape joke.
Hurry up, I got to piss.
Okay. Who is known as the king of beer? St. Patrick, Sam Adams, King Gambinus, or St. Wenceslas?
Hughley beer reviews.
Okay, say those. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What was the list again?
St. Patrick, Sam Adams, King Gambinus, or St. Mercentus? I'm
going to go with number 3.
You would be correct.
Wow.
He was revered by many old-school brewers as a patron saint and may have earned the nickname King of Beer by winning a contest. According to one legend, a duke named Jan Primus entered a competition to see who could be the first to carry a beer barrel to a chosen spot. When it was Primus's turn, he drank all the beer out of the barrel and then carried the empty container to the finish line. Because of his cleverness as well as his beer drinking capacity, the brewers of Brussels, Belgium, rechristened Primus as Gambrinus, King of Beer.
All right.
Steve, you ain't no king of beer tube anymore.
I like Primus's early albums.
Primus?
So that brings Nick up to 9.
Oh.
I think if you're at 9, you can't steal.
What's up, Beer 101?
Beer 101. A 2004 study found that people who drink a beer or two a day are more likely to be tall, skinny, pimply, or smart.
Tall, skinny, pimply, or smart?
Yep.
Tall, skinny. I'm going to throw out smart.
You would be right, sir.
I knew it.
A
Because horny's not an
2004
answer.
study by researchers at University College in London found that drinking beer was associated with higher cognitive ability. I can tell you when I'm drunk, I don't have a higher cognitive ability.
Yeah, it doesn't say drunk. It says like 2 beer a fucking day. So
Anyway, Lee, you're up.
okay, I'm gonna go with pub crawl.
Pub crawl for Lee.
Pube crawl.
Pube crawl.
I've done the
True
pube
or false? Trappist ales and Abbey ales are the same.
False.
False. You are correct, sir. You are correct. For those of you that do not know, an Abbey ale, a Trappist ale is actually brewed by Trappist monks, and an Abbey ale is basically a beer brewed anywhere that has paid an abbey to use their name.
See, I knew that.
I'm glad you knew that. Christopher, you're up.
Beerology.
Beerology.
Sure.
Wait, I have a question. If Nick and I tie, is there like a tie-breaking question?
Maybe I'll do a tiebreaker.
I don't think anyone. If you're at 9, you can't steal for the win. You have to be able to answer your own question. I think that should be a rule.
Which
No,
special
make
interest
two
group?
seconds.
Which
Hold on.
special interest group lobbied Wisconsin to change the state drink from milk to beer? The United Brewers Association, the International Farmery Council, PETA, or Anheuser-Busch?
The first one.
You think it was the United Brewery Association. You would be incorrect.
Damn it. Can I
Anyone?
steal?
Anyone? No? No one's going to steal it? Okay, it would have been PETA.
Really?
In 2000, people from the ethical treatment of animals contested that milk is harmful to humans and meant only for calves, and therefore launched a Got Beer advertising campaign. They did not, however, address the impact of a 6-pack of pale ale on a 4-year-old.
Yeah. PETA can fuck themselves. They're a bunch of
And
Nazis.
after Mothers Against Drunk Driving protested, they ended the program.
Nazis.
They are a bunch of Nazis.
You know what? Nick and Lee both have 9 points, so let's just do another round right off the bat. Nick, is he here?
Beer 101.
Beer 101.
Now, what are we going up to 10 on this
Yeah.
on this trivia? Okay, so if Nick gets this right, then Lee has a chance to come back and tie. And then,
Come on, big
Ad
Nick.
Age rated which beer slogan in the top 10 of all advertising campaigns? This Bud's for you. Taste great, less fling. Hey, Black Label. Hey, Mabel, Black Label, sorry. Or From the Land of Sky and Blue Waters.
This Bud's for you.
You would be incorrect, sir.
Deal. From the land and blue sky and water, whatever that
You would be incorrect as well. B,
Ah.
Taste great, less filling. Advertising Age magazine lists the top 100 advertising campaigns of the 20th century. Rated Miller Lite's 1974 tastes great less filling as number 6, whereas this Buds for You from the 1970s was at number 27.
Oh, really? So Lee's got a chance to win this, baby.
Gregory, you're up.
Well, that means I'm not going to get my chance to come back.
Yeah, just come on, Gregory. You got no chance now, baby. Just say it. Just take your walk of shame, baby.
What topic, Gregory?
What's that?
What topic?
Oh, Beer 101.
Okay, your question is, a growler is a 19th century slang for a bar bouncer. True or false?
Let's go with true.
Did you really just say true to that?
Yep.
Don't you buy growlers? A growler was usually a tin container used to carry out orders of beer from taverns in the late 19th and 20th centuries.
I have one here. It's wheat beer.
Yeah, it's a growler wheat beer.
I thought they were asking where the name came from. Oh, well.
Well, the name came from the fact that the carbon dioxide made it growl. Lee, you're up.
I didn't know that. I learned something new today.
Okay, let's keep going. Pub crawl.
Pub crawl.
For the win.
Pub crawl for Lee. The difference between ale and lager is that ale is higher in alcohol, lighter in color, fruitier, or aged longer.
Oh, my God.
The difference between ale and lager is that ale is...
This is a flawed question, but let's see if he gets the flaw.
Okay, just give me the... so the difference
higher
between
in alcohol.
Okay.
Lighter in color.
Okay.
Fruitier, or aged longer.
And it's the difference between...
Ale is...
Ale is... is a flawed question.
It is a flawed question.
I'm going to go fruitier.
And Lee is the grand prize.
Bring on the fucking queen, Nick. Come on.
Now you're mine.
That worked as well.
Yeah, I told you guys, the king of beer tube is returning. You cannot stop him.
What did I tell all you people? What did I tell everyone? Everyone doubted me. When I came, I dominated.
That's week 1 of trivia, so I'll take these questions. These questions we did today, I will take out of the pile, and then next week we'll do the remaining questions.
Wait a minute, Chad. Can I make a suggestion that next week we play Cards Against Humanity?
That would be awesome. I don't know how.
Listen, baby, you're looking at him right now, the reigning champion. Everyone down there now, everyone below me, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo!
Just so you guys know,
do you have a ponytail on your...
We do not have many beerology questions left, so within the first few rounds, Greg should get rid of them for me.
Yeah. No, I'm Beer 101,
That's what I meant, Beer 101. There's like 7 Beer 101 cards left.
I'll take them.
There's 7 Beer 101 cards left. There's like 15 buzzwords, like 12 pub crawls, and then almost the entire beerology deck is still here. There we go. Lee has won.
We'll get some more fucking trivia fucking questions.
I call bullshit on Beer 101. For Beer 101 questions, some of those are hard.
All I hear is a lot of people complaining and whining while Lee Russell is sitting on top of the fucking walk, baby.
I can't believe that Greg said a growler was a fucking bouncer.
It's not fair. I had to go pee the whole fucking time.
No, I thought they were...
And here I am sitting here running with the title, baby, styling and profiling, making the money, getting the women.
I think we need to establish some rules on the steel.
Listen, everyone, establishing rules now that they're not into Lee Russell being the fucking champ. Everyone's whining, complaining now. They didn't want rules before, but now they do want them to keep me down. But it's not going to happen. I'm running from territory to territory. I'm the champion. You cannot stop me.
He actually said that about 2 hours ago, too, that he was going to win it.
I told everybody and they didn't believe me, and I proved them all wrong.
Oh, you better have a belt for your picture next week.
I will have a belt. I will have a belt.
But wait, we have a new challenger, Mr. Chris Bleep. We're gonna bleep out his last name, but his last name's Peters.
Okay, is there any comments or questions or concerns going on in the chat room?
Nope.
No, all these fucking plebs are not recognizing my title reign or my greatness. They can all sit there in the stands and drool from their mouths and sip watered down beer and shut their mouths.
I like
As far as I'm concerned.
They're all in awe right now.
They are. They don't have enough of a vocabulary to understand the greatness that is before them, and they can't vocalize it in any certain way.
I was getting a massage the other day, and I drooled from my mouth. Oh.
That's like every day for you, Rick, right?
Every
day.
The masseuse touched my penis, but she didn't mean to.
They never mean to.
What happened then, sir?
Then he did something he didn't mean to do.
At that point, I provided.
What was his name? What was his name, Greg?
Well, actually, no. That time was a female masseuse, but I've had massages from men too. There was, I can't remember the guy's name because I had a masseuse, male masseuse, like 2 weeks ago.
His name must have been like Hans or Franz or
no, it was
Kareem.
Karim.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is how I make my money.
It was like a Russian name. Like I can't think of the name right now, but it was a Russian name.
Vladimir.
If I touch your penis, will you come on my show?
He did not. Okay, he did not touch my penis. But what he did is when he was massaging my shoulders, he had his balls in my face. Like,
oh yes, you just sit there. You just sit there, little. You just sit there, little Canadian Vladimir will do you well. You put your balls on your face, Vladimir. Vladimir will rub into your shoulders.
He was like a small little fella too. Like he probably weighed 120 pounds. Like I could have benched him.
But he still had a voice like this. Vladimir will rub into your shoulders.
No, but he's like, oh, you must work out. Oh, very big arms. Like,
oh my God.
Hey, Lee, how long was that last? When you went on camera there, how long ago do you think that was?
I don't know. Am I still on camera?
No, it just came up on the YouTube feed.
Oh, I don't know. It was,
It must have been like fucking 5 minutes ago.
A couple minutes ago, yeah.
That's funny. It's way behind now. Normally it's about 30 seconds. But anyway, I just happened to see your face again and gloating on that win. Thank you.
Even though it's delayed, it doesn't diminish my greatness.
No, it doesn't. And I'm still trying to figure out if you have a ponytail in your goatee or not.
No, I don't have a ponytail.
It's almost like you should ride
man bun.
greatness and make new beer reviews.
No, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm actually kind of thinking of before next week comes around. I'm kind of thinking of retiring as champion.
And then come back
undefeated.
Next week, Big Dick Nick's gonna take you down to the mat.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna take this jabroni and fucking stomp him like I did this week.
Well, Big Dick Nick was pretty close to winning there.
He wasn't even close, brother. Let me tell you something. It wasn't even close. I let him get that far. I wanted him to touch greatness, but not achieve it.
I didn't need to touch greatness. I am greatness, baby.
Listen, I didn't even get my last fucking guess there anyway, and I ended up with 7 points. At least I should get another question.
I didn't get my last fucking guess.
Come on.
Even the jabroni is making fun of you.
I'm going for a smoke. Fuck you guys.
I demand a recount.
I'll be honest, I'm amazed he got 7 points.
Oh, fuck you.
Whoa.
Like, don't bother with a recount. The system's rigged. Blame the Electoral College.
Listen, I don't understand why you're being so racist to me, sir.
Oh, God damn.
God damn it. I'm going
It's not
for a
meant to be
goddamn
mean. I'm
cigarette.
actually impressed that he ended up getting 7 points.
I'm going with a hookah. I'm going for a hookah. Okay, I'm going for a smoke. I'm going for smoke, and Albino, you're in charge.
There we go.
He's in charge anyway.
I know.
I gotta say, this beer is terrible. It's actually pretty good.
I can't see.
Can't even see the label.
Is that crayon?
Create from Unibrew.
Oh, okay. I was kind of thinking that's what it was, but I couldn't see the label.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it was in that taster's pack, right?
Oh, you weren't even showing the label. You were showing like the other side of the fucking thing.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh,
it's really hard
to
to see.
Yeah, it's not picking up on your camera very well.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm watching it through Rhino Vision or some shit.
Exactly. You have to look like really close, like this close to the screen.
Gonna get all Steve Ord on it.
I'm not trying to interrupt people and make a beer trade.
No.
Yeah, having that, I remember how much I missed Dweebs. It was really good.
Totally.
I gotta say that this batch of Raffman though, you ever have Raffman, Lee?
I can't remember if I have or not. I think I have had Raffman. Let me just fucking check here.
It's like it's like Unibrew's Roche beer. I thought this one was a fucking letdown. Like it had hardly at all.
Raffman.
Remember, you have to look through your archive. Remember when you used to do reviews?
Yeah. No, I just have to look. No, I haven't had. I don't think I've had Raffman. No.
I'm not missing much with this batch. I remember a couple of years ago when I had it. I think Chad sent it to me in 2012. I thought it was. Had it quite a nice smoke to it, but now this year's is just like I hardly get anything out of it. Maybe it's just because of I had a big beer before it or something, but bit of a letdown.
I will say the only other thing that looked interesting on the winter gift shelf at the NSLC was possibly the Fuller's Vintage Ale for this year, but I'm kind of hesitant now because last year's was so fucking disappointing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just so bland and like there's nothing interesting. But it tastes like one where you actually did have to sit on it for like 3 years to make it get any fucking flavor.
Really sweeter? No, I suppose it
wasn't that sweet. It was just bland. It was like it tasted like a sort of standard bitter, honestly.
Wow. I just cracked up the Ephemera blueberry. Man, it's blueberries.
Nice. What are you doing, Rhino?
Sounds like he's having a pig. Having sex with a pig.
Yeah.
He's into that. He really loves his bacon.
Hey guys,
when we're done here, I'm gonna go get some biryani out of the fridge upstairs. I made some nice biryani.
Okay, let's play a game of who said this quote. All right. You guys ready for this one? Okay, hold on. I gotta turn this down here for a second. Hold on. We know who it's coming from now. But anyway,
don't even do it.
Well, there's a quote here.
I don't care if there's a quote.
I care.
All right.
First man, don't relax.
All right, here we go.
Look, I'm having a white Toblerone chocolate.
The quote is, "Wow, dislikes. Like I give a fuck. Why don't you guys just fuck off already?" Who said that quote? Anyone?
I'm kind of thinking of a guy who actually does give a fuck and keep mentioning it every fucking time.
Does he have the same first?
No, I don't know. I don't know his name. We don't say his name anymore.
Is there bleach in that Toblerone you're having there, Greg?
What's that?
Is there bleach in that Toblerone you're having?
Well, that's how they make white chocolate, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I heard. So I'm just
I'm having a bleached beer made with blueberries.
Oh man, at least you get some color on it.
Exactly. That's how you add the color back.
Yeah.
I've
Get
never
them
had
that blueberry.
one, but the apple and the pear are both great.
I've had the apple, I've had the raspberry, and I've had one more. I can't remember which one it was. I don't think I've had the blueberry.
Isn't the blueberry like their latest one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I've had the apple, the raspberry. I've had the apple, the black currant,
Oh, that's the other one I've had. Black.
Yeah.
Cherry. They had a cherry, and then they had a cranberry. I had the cranberry at the beer fest and St. John Beer Fest.
The pear one's really good. They just re-released the six-pack at my local LCBO of their different 6 beers. It's a pretty good pack. It's pretty solid beer.
Pretty sure they had another.
Just to give you guys a little update on my mix of the coffee and the Radler.
They had a pear.
My stomach hurts. Just saying.
Cherry,
Yeah.
They had a pear, blackcurrant, raspberry, cranberry, cherry, and apple.
Well, Christopher, that's what you get for mixing milk with citrus juices as well as alcohol.
Well, I just wanted to give something new a try and maybe review it, but...
Well, it would have been fine if you threw black coffee in there. But no, you threw fucking milk in citrus juice and alcohol.
No, I threw cream in there. It's not milk, okay?
That's milk. It's more fatty milk, which means it curdles even better.
And it curdled pretty bad. And I still have it right over here. Look, take a look. You see it?
You
Isn't that nice?
know what? This gives me the opportunity to make a complaint. What is it with this year and that coffee stouts are so hard to come by? Like, nobody's making any coffee stouts. Like, you can't get the... What's that one that everyone likes? Is it DDCL or the...
Oh, the... not aphrodisiac, but what's the other one?
Péché Mortel.
Yeah, that one.
You can't get that. Nobody else seems to make any sort of coffee stouts. I'm like, I want a damn coffee stout. I had one from Reinhardt, but I had it on tap. They didn't sell it in bottles. I'm like, I'm sure Great Lakes is going to come out with their Imperial Bout again this year, and I hope so. I mean, it's $15 a bottle, but totally worth it. That beer is fucking awesome.
When you were at Reinhardt, did you say, hey, you really should go to the Albino Rhino Beer Festival?
No, but they were like jammed at that point because it was the release of their bourbon barrel beer thing, so they were jammed. They didn't have time to chat, and it wasn't the owner doing the thing. It was one of his lackeys.
One of their darkies?
No, he was a white guy.
You're a racist.
I am a racist. I hate white people. Bunch of whitey crackers.
I fucking hate white people too. Those fucking crackers.
Wow, you just copied exactly what he said.
Did I just fucking hear an echo happen there? That was pretty good.
Ho, 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 ho.
If you listen closely, you might hear the U.S. election.
Well, listen, all you peasants. The king, the ruler of the world, the champion has to leave. I'm sure you all
You don't have to leave.
make
You're
do.
just going to leave. That's
I
what
do.
yeah.
I actually do have to leave and take the dog out and shit. So.
Yeah, the dog.
You got to go make sure your brother's dressed. That's what you got to go do.
That's also a problem.
Make sure he's
And he wants to leave a champion without getting chirped. That's what he wants to do. He wants to leave.
There's no way anyone can
Championship.
this.
Don't worry.
I am walking tall, style and a profile, and next week I'm coming in defended champion. No one can beat me. No one can take me down. You're all losers. You're all pathetic. And I'm going to run over all of you. Just like I ran over Nick tonight. Just like I stomped Nick into the ground. Big dick Nick, not so much.
I think everyone should create a video on how they're gonna challenge Lee for next week.
Lee.
Go ahead, all you failed.
You only won because I let you.
Yeah, you say that right now. Barely you can even talk. You can barely put a sentence together. You're slurring your speech. Get yourself, drink that liquid courage, Nick. Drink it up for next week, brother. You're going to need it.
Look, I'm just going to say the only reason Nick lost is because he didn't have enough blood going to his brain.
There you go. For once, I agree with Greg.
It's funny. Anytime I call
probably not for the same reason.
So, what about this porn video you found earlier today?
Albino porn?
Greg?
Which porn video are you referring to?
I don't know. Somebody got really excited tonight and kept me from taking my nap by sending Facebook messages about a porn video he found.
Should we take this off?
I didn't find it.
You after
I didn't
your
find a specific video per se, but I found out my coworker, who's married. She's also the one that wants to have sex with you, Chad. Ex-girlfriend was the cam model or whatever. So for a while, because she has her as a friend on Facebook, but she wasn't sure what her cam girl name was, but she was able to figure it out through some detective work. Up online, and yeah, sure enough, you can look her up. She's a cam girl. Hold on, the spelling of her name. Just give me 1 second. I have to look her up.
I got a feeling Nick's gonna throw up in a second.
No, I haven't had any cream in my beer.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna have another Radler in a minute, though. That's what I'm gonna have.
My problem is post-nasal drip.
Well, the name is Kalina, Kilina. So you just look up Kalina Cam Girl, and there's a video of her doing an oil show, and she rubs herself down with oil. You get to see her butthole and her pussy and all that stuff.
Hold on a second. Is this on YouTube or is this just on regular Google?
Just do a Google search. It's on yeah, just do a Google search. There's a bunch of pictures of her too. I mean, but most of it's cam girl shows, so it's not very good quality. But whatever, it's nudity. It's somebody naked you didn't see naked yesterday.
Naked.
I can't compete with somebody who used to date a porn star. Can't compete with that.
Is she Polish?
She's not Polish.
Are you sure? Because I got a Kalina that's Polish.
She Polish. She could take it to visit your mother.
Is she a she-male?
She's not a she-male, nor is she Polish. However, I'd suggest whenever there's a cleaner involved, you try and take advantage of her. Because you know what? You may as well have sex with her. She's bending over anyway.
Is she? She's not. She Asian?
No, there's no Asian involved here.
All right. I think you're just gonna have to post that in the chat.
I give you all her stats, but Chad insists on keeping this online, so I'm gonna refrain from giving too much information about her. But I will tell you everything you want to know offline. Hint, hint, Chad, take it offline so I can put porn on.
I'm not going offline so you can put porn on.
Just put it in the private chat.
Chad,
Do we have any comments or questions?
Chad, you enjoy the China porn.
All right, I'm checking, and nope, nothing.
Okay,
We got
guys.